So good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on location where you're following us from this time. We'd like to say welcome to the Heat Hour program here on BKS TV. Welcome to the one and only most talk about talk show right now in Liberia. On the Heat Hour, we say dialogue and not confrontation. We say words and not bullet. In today's edition of the show, we're going to be hosting former representative of Electoral District 4, Nima County, Honorable Gompu Kagon will be our guest tonight on the show, and we are expecting a very fascinating discussion here tonight on the show. As always, we like to welcome all of you, those of you watching us online. Tell us where you're watching us from this evening, and Sunday greetings to all of you. Those of you following us via radio, and like I say, welcome to this evening to the Heat Hour program here. If you're following us on Facebook or YouTube, please do it your duty to just comment in the comment section and tell us where you're watching us from. And also, please go to share our page with somebody and invite somebody to listen alongside you here this evening as we kickstart the conversation here tonight. You know, as always, when it's the Heat Hour program, we bring you all of the latest happenings around Liberia, around Nima, and the rest of the world. So today we're going to be hosting one of Nima County songs, Honorable Gompu L. Kagon, former representative of Electoral District 4, Nima County. So it's going to be a fascinating discussion here this evening. If you're watching us, just type in the comment section where you're watching us from, and let's recognize you too as well. Shadrach Wungen, as always, Shadrach is here. Shadrach say, good evening, BKS family. I'm watching live from Yekepa. Shadrach, good evening to you and welcome to the show, my brother. Please help us to share the show with all of the groups you are in, all of the platform, all of the WhatsApp group chat you're in, share it on your page, and let's have a wonderful, wonderful conversation here, Vic Sibling. Ambassador Nelson Prosper Dine Sr. also watching us from Yekipa, Liberia. Nelson, good evening to you and welcome to the show this evening, my brother. How you doing? Albert Batu also watching us from Ganta City. Albert, good evening to you and welcome to the show this evening, my brother. Please help us to share the show with somebody too as well. Abraham Yanzi Jr. watching us this evening from Ganta City, Nima County. Good evening to you, my chief. How you doing? Welcome to the show. And so, on behalf of this platform, want to wish Mrs. Rachel David a happy belated birthday. She celebrated her birthday yesterday. Rachel David is the wife of one of our panelists here on the show, veteran Matheson Davis. And yesterday was her birthday. So, Madam Rachel, on behalf of the entire crew at BKS, would like to say happy birthday treat to you in a very special way and wish you all of the best in your new age. Saros Bible also watching us from Baysela Town, Nima County. Saros, welcome to the show. How you doing? Emmanuel Moba watching us from Campley. No, it's Kiapley District 4. Emmanuel, welcome to the show this evening. Christina T. Belly also watching us this evening. Christina, welcome. Alvin Kane also watching us this evening from Pingsville City, Montserrat. Alvin, it's always good having you on here. As always, we'd like to say welcome. Yilase Va. Okay, Yilase, quickly, I'm there. Jeremiah Mekalo Mambia. He says, I'm following live from Pingsville City, GSA Road, Cola Tree Junction. Welcome to the show this evening, Jeremiah. How you doing, my brother? I mean, we still got 3 minutes to recognize all of you. So just keep sharing the show with somebody. We got 3 minutes on this segment. Keep sharing the show with somebody and let somebody share with another person so that we can have a wonderful, wonderful conversation. Where are you following us from this evening? And make the conversation a little spicy in the comment section. Did you go to church today? If yes, what was the theme your pastor preached on today? My big brother and uncle Alan is all watching us this evening from College View Community, Santa Cole. Then Alan, good evening and welcome. How you doing, my boss man? It's great having you on here as always. And so tell us where you're watching us from this evening, man. Former Representative Gompu Kagon going to be our guest tonight on the show, and we are anticipating a very, very fascinating discussion here as Gompu Kagon join us on the Heat Hour conversation here this evening. Tell us where you're following us from this evening. If you go to church today, I mean, what scripture did your pastor preach from? What was the theme? And let's have a great conversation. Emmanuel Bassett, good evening, folks. I'm following you guys from my Peace Avenue resident, Ganta City, Nima County. Emmanuel, good evening to you and welcome to the show too as well. How you doing, my chief? And so all of you, Genesis Bami. I know whether the meaning Bami or Bami. Genesis, good evening to you and welcome to the show, my brother and comrade. How you doing this evening, chief? So, I mean, you guys didn't go to church today. You didn't go to church. Tell us, man, if you went to church, which scripture your pastor preached from. What was the theme of today's preaching? Tell us in the comment section. Let's have a wonderful conversation. Don D. Henry, he said, "Good evening, BKS family. I'm watching from Ganta City, commonly known as Homo politician in District 4. Don, good evening to you and welcome. Ambassador Boyme B. Boyme Sr. is watching the show this evening. Ambassador Boyme, welcome to the show. How you doing, Chief? We still got 1 minute with this segment. Tell us if you go to church today, what was the theme that your pastor preached on and what's the key scripture? Tell us in the comment section. We still got 1 minute on the section here to go. Our panelists are joining in the back vigorously. I don't know whether DK get eye problem. That's why he wear glasses always, or the heat in America or the sun can get hotter. I don't really know. But I like the glasses though. Because of those glasses, Chelsea lost a match yesterday against Man United. And since today, my father been calling me like he just keep sending me all the ugly picture of Cole Palmer. The one that his job is spot for, everything set up on him. That the one the CEO can be sending me today. But again, we'll catch them at Stamford Bridge. Prince Arthur, he said, my name is Prince Arthur, Prince G. Arthur. I'm following you live from Borway Town, Electoral District 4. I think that's the home of a former representative, Gompu El Kagon. So again, all of the panelists are in the back. We got to bring them all of them. DK is here already. DK is my boss member. DK threw me away. He don't check up on me anymore. Yeah, Fanso, they threw me away. DK, good evening and welcome to the show this evening. How you doing, man, Chief?
You pass somewhere last night.
But you see that.
How are you?
Yeah, how you doing?
The reserve Deacon. Our service today, Chief.
My man, I'm Deacon back. I know
but why you don't want to be Deacon? Huh?
But my title not Deacon.
Okay, you woo in a church.
Okay, we'll talk that one. We'll talk that one.
You are youth leader?
No. I pass that stage sometime.
What made it man you? You know what made it man you? The man franchise is 18 years old, then he still playing you. That's not good, yeah.
Yeah, you minister in already 43 years old. Every day you minister in 50 years old in our country.
Guano, how are you?
I can't complain you.
Is that only me? I think we're having network problem. Is that from my end?
I think it's from your end.
If a DK, you see DK?
Yeah.
He put a good 7 billion.
Anyways, so let's go to the what's on your mind. Yeah, let's say good evening and welcome. I know you went to church today. Just enlightening our minds. We the Stay Home Baptist followers, enlightening our minds. What was the message today? What was the theme? Let me get inspired too by the word of God, you know. Let's hear you, Chief.
Thank you. So today's sermon was just it was all about when the Lord speaks. That's the main theme.
Okay.
When the Lord speaks, you obey. And then the preacher went on to give some personal life stories about herself and how God spoke to her, where God led her to, and so forth. So it was just a word of encouragement for believers to be patient and listen to the word of God. And whenever the word God speaks to you, you should make sure to listen. So as you in Rwanda and you posting birthday messages with a whole lot of laws and things, listen to the word of God. Listen to God.
That was a strategic move to make you people to not understand, but still you understand the message. Yeah.
But that was a good one too, though, because at the end of the day, when I saw him, I said, "Well, I hope they begin that they law he learning. He can't be throwing us outside with a law degree."
Yeah, don't worry. When I finish having wizard seller near me, wait for Banguana near me, Tico Yanina near me, because when I'm ready for you.
We'll open vocabulary. I hope all of y'all will join to open vocabulary school. But one thing, I observed that Dr. Yole is going down these days,
Yeah, he's slow down.
And then Bangura and Alvin Witzel have really picked up these days. Bangura piece that he wrote, I never understood anything out of that thing. I didn't even know what the men were talking about.
A diploma, he has to.
You reduce the height or doing other things.
He's working on French. He's learning how to speak French now, so he has to.
I heard that meant to not getting the people over there with a BB book.
Don't matter, man. I read some kind of piece from him. He went somewhere to serve as, I think, orator. And when he posted that thing, I just looked at it for long. I said, nah. The first thing, boy, I can't understand anything. Yeah, the first thing I said, but why can't we read for them? So people sat under you today and then you read it kind of thing to them? No. But he's good though. He's one of Nima Pra and including Wilfred Bangura. For Wilfred Pa, nah. The man can just write it, but when he's speaking it, you say, you're clear roof for Wilfred. I don't know how you call him, Musa Ability, really managing with that man as Secretary General, because when he writes something, I don't know whether Musa understands them or they just roll with the beat as it comes. I don't know. But Shadrach, let's hear you this evening. What's on your mind, my chief?
Yeah, thank you. Good evening to everybody and our followers as well.
Mhm.
Well, we need to change our mind, we change our attitude towards our society as usual. For a couple of things across the country after service, I was there going through some videos, some polls from other media institutions. I saw a video, those guys, the lawmakers that went to NEMA, AML, concession sites, they were like, I don't know, patrolling the people's sites and whatsoever, like we said yesterday. So I see in the comment section that everybody are laughing at them. Is it prudent enough to go to site XYZ? You get the power to summon the people and do the right thing, but then every time you guys go into the people's side, having no executive meeting close to them from there, no MD being passed without affecting the country positively, or kind of no people, especially that was feeling, they are feeling rather. So anyway, this is our country. We pray for the best. Like no normally said in the tune of Dr. Robin Bugler, we change our mind, we change our attitude. I think after the war, one of the greatest things that is affecting all is our mindset. People think that when it's not them, it should not be any other person. Even from top down, the society just kind of polluted. No, some kind of way. People just feel, well, no, for themselves, not thinking of a society they're representing. Majority, not all, majority. There are some good people in the government, in public sector, doing their very best, but to identify the few among the majority, kind of no critical issue. That's all. So thank you so much, evening. We are here. One day things will get better. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shadrach. So early this morning, we saw this report from OKFM that the National Security Agency Director Prince C. Johnson house caught on fire in Liberia. And I just thought to bring it to our attention on the show. They said the incident occurred early this morning around 6:30 a.m. And we don't know what's happening, but it's really sad when you see the picture. It's sad for someone to lose their property like that. It's really really heartbreaking. But see you. Let's hear you what's on your mind this evening. And I want to hear you
Yeah.
talking about Germany. I beg you.
So yeah, what's on my mind? One of my friends wrote certain thing on his Facebook post about the importance of choosing college major strategically to be able to align to our future. And he talked about in Liberia, most students, young people, tend to choose major in school or their concentration. That sometimes when they come out, it can be very very hard for them to get professional career job in those fields. And that's something I've actually been pushing for. I've been advocate for a long time, which is I even added to his post. I said we should add the importance of vocational education in Liberia. So to the young people who are coming up, who are in high school, out of high school, trying to choose career, it's really good to start looking into vocational education. Not everybody can have PhD and a masters and do political science and all those careers are good, but vocational education can really help. I went to Liberia one time. It was 2017. The guy that I went with, the guy is actually he's a well, he was an executive. He and I went there, and we were talking about school projects and things. And his advice to me, he kept asking me, so I have not seen people talk about vocational school. It's all about the scholarship that you guys are giving. It's all about this major, that major. Why you guys are not focused on technical education? And this man did not even go to college. He never got a 4 year degree of master's. This guy went to trade school, came out, and rose up to rank and became an executive. So what's on my mind today, in short, is the importance of education, vocational education. It's very important to our society. I think our leaders should try to start putting more emphasis on that as we rebuild Liberia and look forward to the next generation taking over.
Thank you, CEO. Thank you so much. One of the presidents that have started oppressing us with education is Yelese. Yelese now won't stop going to school. We're trying to reach to where he is, and he keep climbing up.
John,
So,
listen up. Listen up.
mm.
All I think you're talking about that everybody that's sitting on the platform, everybody got a degree.
No,
The
I ain't
C-
get
the,
degree.
C- the CEO said the one he get. Don't come for me in situation I can't handle.
Okay,
I beg you.
Yelese just got another degree. He going
No,
to
I that to
school.
Junior, you can't hear. I let her do my thing secret. I beg you. Don't put me in situation I can't handle. I beg you.
But anyways, I tried getting to our guest. I don't know what's happening. He's declining my calls. I'm hoping that he will respond to me shortly so we can bring him on. But I update tomorrow. Former President Weah will be arriving in Liberia. The executive of CDC are saying they should go tomorrow to await their political leader at the Roberts International Airport. And we are receiving information that we are. So they said if the VIP lodge is a no-go zone tomorrow. According to some sedition, we must use it. That's his immunity. I know tomorrow will be dramatic in Monrovia again. So
well, I saw someone a post where the president said, allegedly the president said, the former president wrote it on his WhatsApp status that said, "I'm coming to Liberia tomorrow. I hope you guys don't stop me from your shoot. I hope you guys don't close the airport. I'm coming back from Kwaku." So I'll try to find that post and see if we can read it.
yeah. But again, while we still await our guests to join us, I think it's much better that we throw a little light on this asylum mental thing.
Before we
Um,
do that, so just spoke. Before we do that, I just spoke with the guest, or DK just spoke with the guest. He said he's
mhm.
almost home and he will be joining us here shortly.
Oh, okay,
Mm.
all right. So it's not bad. Now, yeah, let's say you live in San Nicolas for a couple of years, and then as a student, a former student of the Nima University, you follow this asylum mentality vigorously during your time in San Nicolas or in Nima or in Liberia, and you know how it is now with the current situation in the country. Some members of the Senate going to inspect the site and not inviting Nima Legislative Caucus nor by sending an invitation to the governors of the county to let them know that they will be there. The county inspector who is in charge of the day-to-day activities in the entire county was not informed, and they went there, they did their thing. Now, what say you? Because information we're gathering is that the document is already before the executive. And when the legislature open next month, they will be sending the document to them for ratification. So I don't know. What say you allegedly?
All right. So, Jim, with what is unfolding in recent days, that was a misstep from those guys that went to Nimba. Uh, it's true. ArcelorMittal is our one of the leading partners in Liberia when it comes to uh, the mining sector and what they're doing over there. But equally so, we have to be very careful because if they leave tomorrow, the mark which has been created over there, it is our people that will live on those in those places. And therefore, ArcelorMittal, the issue raised by concerned Liberians, Nimbayans, is very valid. The agreement signed earlier during Manan Salif administration, it happens at a time people attention were not to those wordings and how those wordings were structured and put into place. And now Liberians have gotten to the point now that they have begun to realize how important it is to develop their society and what benefit that comes to them. So that was totally a misstep. And you can't go to somebody's house without letting the person know and passing by the person to go in the person's uh, house. Why, if something happened to you there, who will be held accountable? That was totally a misstep. I mean, we have to start giving courtesy to one another as Liberians. That's part of our title and our position in society. That was totally a wrong step taken by them. Even their own colleagues that they work with from the legislature, that was very wrong on their part. If you, I can't leave from here like I gave a scenario the last time. You can't leave from your house and go to somebody else's house without letting them inform. We have to graduate from that level and try to do things diplomatically in the interest of our people. Or mind you, all those guys, they live in a very luxurious life. They drive a car that a poor man cannot afford to drive. Their homes is fully electrified. The food they eat, the poor man can't eat it. But what the plea of Liberians and Imbayans now is all those documents, the demand needs to be met. And what the point raised by Nimbayans and Liberians are very valid. We should be taken very serious, not to be downplayed upon because the one few group of people want to enrich their pocket at the end of the day. So, at those legislators that went down there, Asada Meta, the executive, they owe the Liberian people the very best. Asada Meta will leave. By the time, listen, at the time we were in Sanikole, all those things that people talking about up to now, people, robots, and in fact, the cash crops around those mountains, especially at Mongangra, Mongilile, all those places, those cash crops have not been paid for. I've been to that Bapa region. I think the other place they call Gangra. I got a robot Sada Gangra farm. It's still there. All those places, they are area that people used to make farm before, and no citizens of that area live there right now. That is because the operation of the mine it affect those people down there. So the life of those people that live around there and the entire citizen rate of Nimba is what we're talking about here. We're talking about 90 buckets of raw minerals that leave our mountains every single day as we speak. If they are now on their wayside, then maybe they already passed. So we should not be played phone out of. And I joined the court of uh, Senator Tuaye and all well-meaning Liberians and Zimbabweans that we need to revisit those mineral agreements to benefit our people. Thank you.
Thank you so much. CEO, you got anything to say on this? Let's welcome to the show firstly, Siawete Zogetua.
No, Sewity, then they're the expert in that field, so we'll let Sewity then speak to that.
Yeah, Siawete, let's give you the opportunity. But firstly, tell us if you went to church today or not. This is a new ritual we started. Did you go for service today? You are muted, Chief.
Well, good evening. Don't try to put her in trouble without our revenue on the show. So
the man came up preaching you pretty small summer.
I saw you evangelizing, the few days, and your evangelism team is really working. So I mean, it's good. I saw how you were winning souls for Christ. You are doing pretty well. So I mean, you are a very strong believer. So I appreciate you for that.
Now who?
You, Junior. I mean, you are a very good evangelist.
I beg you, Siawete, don't put me in the spotlight.
No, hey you.
Same day, yeah, I've gone to church twice. That was January.
That's what I'm saying. I said I saw you evangelizing. You've been carrying evangelizing. I saw your post, and you are winning most souls. I mean, so
no, for me, I usually don't go to church, but I will try. When things get better, we will try. But let's hear you. What's on your mind, and then you go to that.
The discussion, because I try entering, but then I was facing little problems, so I don't know the on discussion. But I think last night I tried to make a little position on the
okay, great, because okay, let's hear you.
So last night I could not really say that, but I think it might be similar to what the CEO and Jada said, or maybe you guys are discussing. But the reality is that the team that went yesterday at MITA was a joint committee. My only disappointment with the team yesterday was to exclude the NEMA Legislative Caucus, because they are the host, of the mountain. And our constitution is very funny. One thing people need to take caution to is those are things that bring conflict. We are past that level, but you see today South Sudan is out of the Sudanese Republic was divided into two ways because of resources. And all these things, they require courtesy because they are leaders of our country. All of the propaganda that is going on against on our 2IN, for me, actually, I condemn it. It's quite unfortunate because we live in a country where people live on Roman. Let me be frank with you, right? Sometimes if people even talk about you to people, and when you sometimes you get the information, you say, but is it me they're talking about or what? So sometimes the rumor is, opponent, we don't know because it's a wider, platform. People are saying, oh, he received, money from HPS of this one, but his advocacy at this point, it don't benefit NEMA. And on the other side of the debate too, Nimbayans too, we will need to be a little careful because the discussion of the mineral agreement is not only about NIMBA. I don't want to say that our lawmakers are not on the committee. I don't want to say, but the committee, the delegation that went over there yesterday was, according to the press release that I saw and people that I saw, because like Senator Taylor, he's the chair, for Lands and Mines. So critically, we also need to look at it because if we do like we are battling, we might lose. At this point, like Honorable Duna said the other day, the issue about MITA, it requires serious negotiation. For me, I look at NEMA position and interest on a very critical note because if we are not careful, they might just play politics at the end of the day. The affected counties are just 3. Out of 15 counties, you got only 3 counties that are affected. So the rest of the counties, all the senators are equal, not because you are from the affected country, because the affected community, it will be by law, though, and a percentage that go to the company. So at this point, for me, my little cent advice is, while it's true we are looking at all of those things, we should also look at the bigger picture in terms of, Gonyan, like I know him to be, the diplomatic pressing and all of that, it require conversation. It's not really about publicity at this point, because with all of the publicity, you don't know why, the in the corporate sector, the politics is high. Sometimes you don't understand because the guys are very, very much strong in terms of liquid. And we live in a fragile country where people use cash and to infiltrate our system. So at this point, what we need now is for our legislative caucus to work on the on to see how we can get things done. Right now, it's time for negotiation. To be frank with you, we appreciate Senator Tuayen advocacy, but it should go beyond, because all those things, if it's not, if it don't go beyond just press conferences and what have you, it don't go to the negotiating table. He alone cannot change nothing. He alone cannot change anything, because mind you, they are 73, and once they pass 73 out of you, Nima get 9 caucus member. So out of those people, it require real talking. Oh, gentlemen, we got a mountain. This is what we need. For the better good of the country. In fact, once you do that and link it to Nima and a general picture, then of course. But if we remain, oh, we get a mountain, we doing this, we are not going anywhere. At the end of the day, we might lose, because politics. Everyone fight for their interests. All the lawmakers in there, they are fighting for their interests.
Thank
So
you.
for
Thank
me,
you, sir.
that's my position.
Yeah, John, let me make a point real quick. So the senator just announced that he's going to be holding a press conference tomorrow in Nimba, in Ganta, specifically at 8 a.m. tomorrow. So I think he had a lot of media outlet that will be there, including BKS TV will also be there tomorrow to carry that live. So you'll be meeting with, giving press conference about this topic tomorrow at 8 a.m. So we hope that people will follow up, and hopefully he can provide more clarity on his stance and the whole issue that is going on with the AMLT.
Thank you. Thank you,
Who the senator having? I didn't get that point. Sorry, John. Sorry about disrupting.
So Senator Nyan Tuayen,
Okay.
yeah, he announced that he's hosting a press conference tomorrow, meeting with all media, Nima media outlets tomorrow to discuss this.
Thank you. Our guest is already in the back. Mana Lorena too is here. Let's give her 30 seconds to just tell us what's on her mind, and we go to the guest shortly.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Good evening to our listeners in Radio Land and to our viewers on Facebook. Want to say good evening and thanks for following us always. We are here because of you. So the issue of the post from Senator Tuayen and few other lawmakers from Lima, because I saw the post from Representative Nekege. I saw one from Representative Martier, and then and Koga as well.
And Ability too.
Okay, so I don't know how it works in the house. Is it obvious that when that joint committee is going to a particular mining area, they leave out the caucus members of that county they are going to? I don't know whether the Nima County caucus through the chair or whoever was waiting or even informed, oh, we're going to your county for inspection, because the post I saw from District 4 lawmaker is that there's a pending trip for inspection, but they have not set out a date. And they're supposed to set out a date and then announce to the public before they go there. So on his page, he said, so he does not even know what that trip was about. So the object of it doesn't look right, because they didn't inform our caucus member. And then also we cannot also say it's 100%, because I don't know if that's what they usually do, like the committee just get up, maybe let's say go to B Mountain regardless who is on that committee or so. And then another thing again is that um everything in the heart is about number. So we have 73 lawmakers, 73 representatives, and 9 of them are from NIMBA. So if if you're not strategic in your advocacy, you're going to turn people against you, because those senators who were on that trip, they will talk to the representatives from that county and say, oh, they posted we are road, they posted we are dead. They will pretty much the whole story. And then if that MDA come to the house, you will see, instead of you getting vote in your support, they're going to be going against you, not because the thing is wrong, but because they feel you are insulted somebody that is one of them. So I think we should
Thank
be
you.
more strategic in our advocacy instead of always taking it to the public.
Thank you, Madam Lorena. Can I tell you the hard truth? The entire NIMA lawmakers, ranging from the senators to the representative, all of them are in error. This is a legal document going in the House. By right, they should hold town hall meetings and explain this MDA to the people.
You breaking?
Vote. Am I breaking in? I think
Is
it's
it
you.
frozen?
That
No,
you. So we got our guests in the back.
yeah, we'll bring our guests on. Hopefully, Senator Twine will come here and we all will have our piece on the issue. And thankfully, the president who is joining us tonight is a former representative doing his regime as representative in the House. There were attempts made in 2022, I believe. There were attempts made to do the MDA amendment. So I think he can speak to us on the issue too, why it wasn't passed at that time up till present. So thankfully he's here. Let's go to him.
I've been talking to the senator, and I think he has some busy schedule, but I believe he's going to make way for us to have him on our show here pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
So we were hopefully on our gear, so he will talk on that on Tuesday.
Yeah. Honorable Gonpu El Kagon, aka Dubai King. I call him the entrepreneur, the businessman. Good evening and welcome to the show this evening. How you doing, Chief?
Yes, thank you, brother. Thank to the entire crew. I want to say thank to my sister Lorena and the CEO himself. I salute you, Chief. How you doing?
We are okay. I don't know how I should say Gonpu season 3 or part 3 because this is the third part now. So welcome once again to the show, my Chief.
Yeah, there is a return of Gonpu because all of the internet was not too correct.
Sure.
Yeah.
So today we can say the return. We just have to end our topic last week.
Mm-hmm. Now, I mean, by virtue of those that are following us, some of them it is their first time, listening to you. So just introduce yourself to us shortly.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Before you introduce yourself, Honorable, let me ask you real quick there. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you up there. So I know you got a new phone now, right? Because I know your phone, you got the best phone, no internet problem today, everything fine, yeah?
Yeah, the internet problem is not controlled by the best phone or the old phone. Yeah, internet is a separate issues.
Okay, good.
Separate
So
problem
in
Liberia. Like the company is all to ask now, but not me.
Okay, we ask that you share our show on your page. You got a lot of followers. I do this to everybody that come on here, all our guests. We ask them to share our page, our show on their page so their follower can follow. And to all our followers who are listening to us too, we ask that you go on BKS TV page and follow our page. Yeah, so that's all I have. So you can go ahead and move your interview.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you. My only is yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I said my only is Honorable Gonpu El Kagon. the R stands for where to go. Do the me cargo. So I hail from District 4, to be precise, Bonway Zoge, Sanctuary District. I'm very pleased tonight to be on your platform. And I believe that our discussion tonight will be very fruitful and everything will be good. And it will be in the interest of the Liberian people, interest of the NIMBA, and also District 4. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, as always, we like to start from the district, then we come to NIMBA. If possible, we discuss national politics. Now, this is a question I think many people have asked you before. I want to re-ask this question to you again. What is something that you did wrong that you think you didn't do right and the people of Electoral District 4 voted you out? That this come around when you are going there in 2029 to the people, you will do it right.
Well, thank you. Within myself, even though we are human, but within myself, I don't think I went against any rules or I never did something good in the district. That is why I will remove. No, no, in a political situation, sometimes the best person can be voted out. And at the latest time, people started regretting. But I believe in my own uh, capacity. I did well in the district. The records about Gompu in the district, I believe it's a record that would be very, very difficult for somebody to just uh, overcome. Because under my administration, I believe that people used to call me representative without border, down to earth representative, representative with Christian background, representative with high class knowledge when it comes to leading the people. When it comes to development, no one can do more than their best. But I said, record when it comes to development, when it comes to connecting the district, I connected the district in all capacities, whether social, whether in any capacity for that matter. Yes, the district league, what people playing now, I carry, I think, 2 or 3 times, if I'm mistaken, we went for final over and over. When it comes to connecting the district with the national community, let me just say national because international, they say, I connected the district, almost all the ministers that were in the former president regime under Jowiya leadership, almost and all the ministers that were in Liberia, they visited District number 4. Speaker went there. So the district was connected to the highest level. So I don't think really people will come from that district and say Gombu did not do well. But whatsoever God plan, it can happen. And sometimes people can vote you out mistakenly. Sometimes can make mistake. The words to usually maybe might be harsh. Ignorantly, they can vote you out. But at the latest time, sometimes they regret and also bring you back. But I ask God if I have done anything that was not really in place, that sometimes hurt the people. I ask God to redirect me so that I can do more than what I did before. But I believe that we are human. We always make some error, and the best thing to do is when there is error, because if something come like the questions you're talking about, for somebody to say, Gompu, what was the cause? When they say, what was the cause of you being removed? Yes, the question will be different than what did you do wrong? Yeah, please. Well, I think the only cause of Gompu getting removed or fights coming against Gompu or people going against Gompu, some leadership going against Gompu, some gladiators going against Gompu. I believe the only reason so far when somebody asks me for my own testimony is just for Josh Weir business. Besides that, he asks anybody, even I have more than 100 newspaper. I think the first one, 100 newspaper. All the assessment, the research people used to do. You can ask the front page Africa, Wash. You say, let me see this. The one they call it Komanimba. Almost all the press grouping are in time. When it comes to searching in people district where people bring report, I was always on the positive side. And the only lawmaker that will come back 100%. I'm not boasting. Ask anybody from Nimba in Liberia. The only lawmaker that will come back, no doubt, is Gompu. Perfect. But God has everything. We are looking at it different, and God too are looking at it different. So I cannot question anybody. I cannot question God. It is God's will. Maybe if that opportunity was given to me, you might different thing will happen. I don't really know. And some guys, or one of my friend gave me certain story the other day, which I pair with my condition or in the district 4. The guy said that there was a rich man, and a rich man too was having a friend, a poor friend. So one time the rich guy told the man, let's walk on the road. And the guy was having knife. So that was a sugar king. The rich man told the poor man to cut. So he cutting this sugar king, mistakenly the guy, he shoved the rich man finger, he cut it. So it was very, very terrible on the poor guy's side. They went, they have in jail. So the guy was in jail for several years because a rich guy who is a king, they go cut a man finger, no, in jail. So one time they see Ruth, the man say he want to go walk. You know, rich people sometimes in the evening they like to walk, they like to take some cool move. So we were walking along the road again. So
Your microphone sounding very low on our cargo.
very low.
Okay, I think it's okay now.
Yes. So they were I think you were getting the story right.
Yeah, what you do for us, can you position the phone? Maybe you lay back on something and then you just
Like this.
You are not show your face good, but you sit up.
But I'm seeing you clear, and I see my photo clear.
Yeah. I think
Okay,
this
you are
position.
right. Yeah, they position already now.
Okay, so where you think I stopped in the story giving?
So the rich man, he caught the poor man caught the rich man hair when in jail.
No, I think they were
Okay.
going for a walk. They were going for a walk.
Yeah, so the guy was in jail. So one time, at the time where the guy spent more than 5 to 6 years in jail. So the rich man finger, the feeling taking care of it, but he still have a cut finger. So he was walking along the sea route in the evening. taking co-air, but some gangsters came, I say kidnapper. They came, they grabbed a rich guy. When they carry him, they wanted to kill him for certain purpose. But when their hair came, they said, mama, the man that you people want to kill, a finger is cut. And in our society, we cannot kill people who have problems like this. You have to be neat. All your pastor will be correct on you, but this guy finger cut. So no need will kill him. You release the man, let him go. So when the man came back in town, he called for a bigger program. He said, "Your brother, our poor guy also." He said, "What?" He said, "The man will die in jail." He said, "You're bringing the man also." So they brought the guy also. When they brought the guy also, he said, "My man, thank you." He said, "For what, chief?" He said, "Thank you for cutting my finger way back. Because I have not been you to cut my finger. Then today, I'm going to just be there by now." So he explained the story. So when he explained the situation, then the poor guy to say, "Chief, thank you too. Thank you. And I thank God so much. He have not cut your finger too to say go with you. You must say, I the one you will sacrifice to say, okay, the man, let the guy go." So it's God will. What I'm trying to say is anything that happen, it happen for a reason. So the reason might be, that Gompu stay by small. Let the district look at the other man. Say indeed, people fighting him, people saying a lot of things. Let Gompu stay back. Next time he will come, let the guy go there and apply on the effort. So I cannot blame anybody. But I never did anything wrong in the district. I tried my best. I connected our district. And I know that our district is a newly created district in Nimba. But under my leadership, District 1, ask anybody in Nimba, in Liberia, even DK Way, Siawete, all these people, they were in Liberia during my time. And District 1, let me say District 4, it was one of the leading districts in Liberia. So people used to say, "I want to go see District 4." And everybody was just wondering how District 4 looked there. So, brother, I don't think I really did anything wrong in District 4.
Thank you. That was a brilliant explanation. Thank you so much. Now, my last question to you before we go to the other panelists is leadership is continuity. Honor your regime as representative for the people of District 4. I remember you were part of the delegation at that time with current Vice President, then Senator, along with Representative of District 2, former Representative of District 2, Prince Tokpa, and former Representative of District 3. You guys led a delegation to Asilo Mental. At that time, we were hearing rumors that there have been news that you guys were going to amend the MDA, and you were working in lines with that. My question to you is, you did site inspection at that time when you were representative. You projected some things when you were representative. You projected some things that Asila Mental should do for the people. Do you care to tell us or to give a recommendation to this current legislative caucus or people that are representing NIMA that these are the things you guys need to advocate for? This is why we advocated for, but then it didn't yield any result, and you guys need to put it in your advocacy.
Well, thank you. It was true that the caucus members, it may not be all, but a few of us, led by the senator at that time, Honorable Jeremiah Kwankun, the Excellency, the VP. Let me get all the titles before it can even contain. He took us to the mine. When we went there, all of us, not one person, especially the senator at that time, he was so angry with Asila Mental. Very, very blue, like what man say that he was too angry. And all of us, what we saw there, brother, Sometimes the way you're in America, sometimes you come down and see how the place looking, especially those who were born around 1970, 71, because they know how Lanco used to operate. If you enter in Yikepa now, at this present movement, when you enter Yikepa, even at that time when Senator carried us, brother, the continue that people living in, no current, my brother. How will people put you in continue? The people, according to they themselves, they say in the night, they get in their sleep inside. When it pass 11, 12, the heat that can be naturally, they can come outside. No light. And the old building, the Lanco built way back, is still there. But they care to renovate the very houses that left behind. And the wicked and bad part is the building is in the bush where some Guineans, where people will cross from Guinea, so that they will come and take the tire from down, take steel raw, going, no security. The place is just in the bush, like just little area they put a continue. How we are still giant, a powerful company that ArcelorMittal will be in a country where the people will be living in a continuum. When they hear the CEO, when they come in the evening, then they will take plane. They fly from that place to I don't know which of the area, either Buchanan or in Monrovia to go sleep. The place is very, very bad. And the senator at that time, Senator Kuhn, he was so angry. Even at carry on press release, if that's something for people to say, people who really put tension and noise in ArcelorMittal operation, one of them for me, I have the press conference that the mountain is a blessing for the people of Nimba. It's not a curse. That you people will come and just be exploiting us without leaving anything behind. We were so harsh. We were so, I would say, very intelligent to stop their operation. So nothing was good and nothing has been happening. The place, if we enter there, but on social media, on Facebook, on newspaper, you will see the advertisement, the kind of things what people saying in favor of ArcelorMittal for Yikepa belt. You just feel that when you enter in Yikepa is just like Dubai. But don't mind, nothing going on. I think the best thing that people doing there is to just be taking their iron ore. Nobody will get positive testimony. Even the senator, the representative at that time, Jeremiah Kuhn, he went in the hospital because according to him, he said he was born in Yikepa. And the guy, the VP told us, the senator told us that the CEO way, even those days was better. And when we entered there, Yikepa, ArcelorMittal, the hospital.
So now I'm not cutting you off. There is a current plan to amend the MDA. You as a representative, what could be your recommendation to this current legislative caucus that if this thing is not included in the MDA, you shouldn't sign it? What could be that recommendation?
All right. We just make it a very simplest way. What I told the people is after money, that should be something that our children will come tomorrow and see. For example, those horses, your brush a place and recondition those horses. the houses the people build, brother, it can be in that forest for more than 100 years without spoil. Instead of bringing continuous, you all renovate those houses for our people. The quota the people put there, everything in forest. When you face those houses, the quota will be shown, people will see the quota for everything in the bush, and you have little area where you put a continue, then you say you have to you're in Ikepa, they play bowling, they play like this. I think the best place in that place there where people will go sleep at 3-hour hotel. But besides that, nowhere. Nowhere in that place. So if the people recondition our building, then are there, I think it will be preferable for the people of Liberia. And also build a road. I don't know what agreement the Metacy have with our central leader that they can't build this one road for the people of Nimba, that they can't renovate those houses for the people of Nimba. Yes, you're taking billions of dollars material just to put cramps on the ground for all to take. You can't do it. That have been our issues. Yes, they talk about building how they call it, recreation center. They talk about hand pump, meeting them. Yes, indeed, it's right. Even a playground they talk about to be built in a CRP. Where is it? Nowhere. But we are the problem for ourselves. When we went there that time, I think we were few that went there. Other people say they can't go there. Other people say we're going there. And we went. But the good part, when we left from there, when we came, the way we explained it in a house, I think that was a group set up by Buffer Chimol, the former speaker at that time. When they went there, when the people came by, they said the place is very, very bad. We should not sign this thing here. Let the people remain a year finish so they can leave, because they are saying that they aren't getting anything. If you're not getting profit, you ain't getting anything out of the money you're doing, then why you still doing that? Why you want to increase the years? So we want to ask our present leader to just stand on their ground to tell the people that you're supposed to do XYZ, or you're finished with the first turn, then we'll get into another one, because there is no competition. We should allow the people turn to finish. When their years finish, we contact the entire world that we have mountain in Liberia. Our president or the person that will be responsible for the mountain, put it on international bid. That different companies come. But when the team live with Metacy alone, this story will continue to come also until the whole thing finish.
Thank you. Now we will go to DK to ask his 2 questions. After DK, we go to Yelese Va, and after Yelese, we go to Shadrach and Siawite. Then we comes for second round, but we will open the lines for questioning. So if you're listening to us at a certain point in time, we're going to declare the lines open. DK, let's hear you, Chief.
Thank you, Brian Law. Welcome again. I'm taking you from Ikepa. I'm taking you straight to national politics. When you were here the last time, and even today, you lay emphasis on what led to your defeat. And not too long ago, when you were explaining, you said you were doing very well in the county and in the district, but your defeat came from because you supported Josh Weah. Again, I want to ask you this question. You didn't support Josh Weah in 2017 and won. Why do you think supporting Josh Weah was beneficial to you than supporting the team that collaborated with you and brought you in 2017?
Just to put you on track, I supported Josh Weah in 2017. I supported Josh Weah 2017. I will honor the arm of Prince Johnson. Prince Johnson supported Joshua 2017.
Bossman,
So
I'm
the
not cutting you off, Bossman. Bossman, hold on, I'm not cutting you off. Let me make it clear so that your explanation will be better. In the 2017 elections, Senator Johnson was on the ballot. He only supported Joshua in a runoff, but then you were already a lawmaker. So you didn't join your team that brought you from the beginning and decided to go with Joshua from the beginning. So that led, others are saying that led to your defeat. That's why I want you, because from the beginning, you didn't support Joshua. Senator Johnson was a presidential candidate. But when he didn't make it to second round, then you decided to support him in Joshua in a runoff. So that's the clarity I want you to provide while you explain your position. Thank you.
Because he said he didn't support Joshua in 2017. That is why I told you that I supported Joshua. Are you getting me? Hello?
We're getting you, Bossman. We're getting you. Go ahead.
Okay. That's why I told you that I supported Joshua in 2017. You know, when I say the only thing so far I see in my removal is supporting Joshua, and I'm so clear about that. And the records are there. If you check, you will find it. There was nothing against me in the whole republic in Nimba more than supporting Joshua. So the senator you're talking about, the father you're talking about, the father disagree with me or he went against me for supporting Joshua in 2023. He did not say to any Nimba that Gombu never built. The only thing people used to say is that Joshua taking the money, building District 4 with A, taking the money, using it on the women there in District 4. But the fulcrum, the cardinal point, the issues that people were just preaching is Gombu should not support Joshua. Supporting Joshua was the main issue that people were discussing, especially VP and that of Senator Johnson.
Thank you. You know, we can't force answer out of you, and the one that you know of is the one that you will give us. So my next question is,
Your voice is low too.
oh, seriously, you guys hearing me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I had to come close to the computer. That one, sorry. So the man who replaced you was here, I think, 2 days ago. And when the question was posed to him, I might not be direct on what was the question and his response, but he said to us, if you, Honorable Gombu Kagon, were doing well, they won't have elected him, meaning you failed the people. And you are here saying you were doing well, and only Joshua, your association with Joshua led to your defeat. Now, you are not making any comeback to the very thing that supported you and made you to win 2017. We keep seeing you with one of our very good song representative, Musa Hassan Berede, and we still seeing you playing loyalty to Joshua and the rest of the people. Do you think there's a way for you to come back if you don't go back home to Vice President Kun and the rest of the NDRO team?
Well, thank you. You know, let me give you a clear issues about the questions. For the statement you talk about from the Honorable Mayor Massey, if anybody you will say that because you have to defend his own position. Yes, because if you say it will sound sweet in the ears of other people, people will take that into consideration because the man is seated there already. So what you expect the man to say? But with him, with mercy, conscience, in your own mind, he knew that God was really doing well in that place. So mercy is saying that it's not true. That God was not doing well. That is why today I'm there. There is a district. There is no district in the whole republic that is electrified from A to Z. I brought 2 containers of solar light as just as the entire Nibayans. If you call in District 4, if you call in any of the village that will tell you that we don't have light, don't respect me and don't use it, allow me on your platform again. I electrified the entire District 4 from Bokosing all the way to Bio. I electrified that. And there is nowhere in the district that somebody will say Gompu never reached here with development. I on the land. A lot of people call. There is no time in that place. Almost 75% of the women from the district, they benefited for the connection I made for them with the central leader. People praising me, people stay praying to God for my business. So nobody will kind of say, where? It takes, hey, go. Nobody will come on this particular platform to say, Gombu did not reach in my community with development. I challenge anybody. And District 4 was really geeky. That Gombu Town District 4 will be playing. Just come on District League. Even during my time, players used to come from Morovia to come in Nimba to play for district number 4. As any players or sharing committee in Nimba. I carry the cup over and over. So Marcia is right. And let me tell you, no one knows tomorrow. I think that some people ran on MDR ticket in Liberia and they were not successful. Some people ran on MDR ticket in Nimba and they did not win. So winning is a
Wow. You honor me, you promise her that you're never going to be.
you go to a party. Are you there?
Yeah, we're hearing you now.
You're
Yeah.
breaking.
We are the leader, and when we're talking, people calling us for some. So sorry, somebody was calling me. So District 4, they still missing me. District number 4, and they will continue to miss me until things get better. So let's just forget about Mercy, talk, and focus on what we'll discuss.
Thank you, Chief. Yeah, let's hear over to you now. Let's hear you. Your 2 questions.
Hello, Kago, how you doing?
I'm okay, Chief.
Okay. All right. My question tonight will be specifically on district number 4.
Yeah, thanks for that.
I know. All right. So, district number 4 election is a season. It comes and go.
Mm-hmm.
And if you, the former lawmaker, can attest to that, we When I say we, those of us here were the one that was talking with you, giving you some advices. Now, election time is over. Has there been any thought of reconciliation in your mind between you and the current lawmaker?
I know what happened to the lawmaker. Never
They
again
keep
tonight.
calling him. So I think the calls getting many.
Can you tell him to put your phone on do not disturb?
Yeah, since I want to say, let you put phone to not disturb. You know, it will help me small.
Yeah, let him do that for us, man. So why we are with the former lawmaker to join us back in studio, I think it's much prudent that we go for this musical break.
I
Is
mean, why
back.
you download it, man? The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit music. in the TikTok.
I have checked for you. I don't know.
Hey, go on
The
the, I
fact
sent
is
it in the chat room. I sent it in the chat room the other day.
Kid. Oh,
something you do, how can I think?
yeah. So, can you please send us back the link? I don't
Okay,
know.
let me send it back.
Yeah, send
You
it
need to
back.
play that music, and there will be question from that music.
Yeah, you got to send it back. Send it back. I beg you. Do that for us. Send it back. Let me get it.
Yeah, I think
Very
trying
quick.
to readjust. You know, when you're using the phone and then people calling.
Yeah.
I don't know why you'll be on show, then people still calling him. I don't know.
They don't know.
But
Giving advice, recommendation.
the man already told you that he's a leader. So when he talking, people can be calling to know whether that he the
Get the
one talking
back
the
in.
truth. Yeah,
The man
so
a businessman, that leader, he got no manufacturers that your phone can rest. So the best thing just put the phone, do not disturb. No, after the show, you can put it on.
and so if you just joining us this evening on the show, we'd like to welcome all of you. Musa V. Willie is watching us this evening. Praise Bala is also following the show. Michelle K. Zago is also watching. Don Saras is also following the show this evening. And a couple of people, Adolphus Dane is also watching the show this evening. Adolphus would like to welcome you to the show. If you're just joining us, please help us to share the show with somebody, and let's have a wonderful conversation here tonight. We are in conversation with former representative of Electoral District 4, Nima County, Honorable Gompu L. Kagon, and our conversation tonight is solely political. So stick with us as we continue with the conversation here tonight. Siawite, I'm still waiting on you.
So I know you talked about Musa there. Why you wait on Siawite? So
Mhm.
Musa is a good friend of mine. He's the president of the Bombing Association here in the diaspora, and he's going to be one of our panelists in the future. He's from Bombing County, very knowledgeable, well versed. So he's going to be a very good resource to our platform here once he clears his schedule out and he's ready to come on board. I know the AML topic is something that is near to his heart. I was hoping that he could join us to talk about it a little bit, but hopefully by the time we get the senator online, we will bring him on to be part of it.
Good. Siawite, I don't know whether you use, but Mana Lorena,
Yeah.
Stephen Watson is watching. V. Favor Boya is also watching. Favor would like to welcome you to the show. Stephen, you too as well would like to welcome you to the show this evening. And Lorena, let's hear you. I think you've listened to the lawmaker briefly. Let's hear you from there. You know the lawmaker at CMC mail, and we're hearing that CMC trying to recruit you as one of their candidate in District 7. I don't know how true is that information, but you can clarify that for us.
Okay, so the law, because some of the things he was saying was very clear because it was kind of breaking in. but I heard when he tried to answer the question, he's back.
Very good.
He's
So
back.
he's back. He's back. Let's say let's go over to you. But we'd like to recognize Gompu Way also following us from Minneapolis, USA. Praise Bala, Mohammed NZ Dole. We'd like to welcome all of you to the show. Let's say you can re-ask your question, Chief.
So Honorable, welcome back. My question,
Yeah, thank you.
the first question was election is a season, it comes and go. And after
Yeah.
election, what come after is reconciliation to move forward. Has there been any form of reconciliatory messages between you and the current representative of District Number 4?
Well, thank you. I think you've been seeing it on Facebook, and my arms are open for genuine, all around the world, genuine reconciliation. I started it, but the honorable man did not embrace that. He never welcomed it. I received, before then, there was a letter sent to me. And when the letter was sent, I received the letter, and there was return copy given to the guy who brought the letter to me. I signed. Well, 3 or 4 days, because the program was going to be on Saturday, if I'm mistaken. And Friday, I know the honorable man did not even know that they have sent me a letter. I think it was interviewed by Frederick Dow or one of the journalists in Sanikuli before the program. He said, have you reached to Gompu so that Gompu can be part of your program? He said the level I am now, that Gompu is going to come to me. I can go to Gompu. Ask the journalist. I believe the message, the statement is stored in the computer. So he said that Gompu is going to come to me. I'm the representative. I can't walk to Gompu. That Gompu is going to come to me. So it was a very big argument on the radio at that time. So when I later said, but how the chief will call me, how will he invite me for a program, and he going on air saying that Gompu is going to walk to me. And during my time, before having the program in Gapley, I went to Honorable Yellow House, even though it was tough. But by dry face, I went to Yellow House. I said, big brother, the team are already happy. Please, I want for you to be part of the program in Gapley. And I went to Bebe Duna house. I talked to Bebe Duna and said, Bodily, the food that we will eat in Morovia for the later reconciliation program, I want Sister Boy to prepare it for us. Even though all of us were in the election, I talked to the Oma consented. I went to Sansi Kunda. I went to Bele Front, Freddie Thomas, all these men, I went to them. And we have the first program in Morovia before going to Gapley. After when the men, some of them, when they attended the program, I having released in my mind that yes, indeed, I think things going to be better in the district. So I started telling the people that we will come there at the end of the month on Saturday. And we went there. The guy who contested against me, Josh Williams, he was behind me from Borpei. Something Kuna was there from Borpei. Lawrence Watwa was there. Rufus Zeli. There were many. All of them escorted me straight to Gapley. Because we killed one of the cows in Pei. We killed one in Waipley. we kill one in Gaple, and we kill the last one in Biobongaple. Those guys, those contestants, they were with me. But I was surprised for my brother to be on air that morning, saying that me, I'm a certain lawmaker, that God puts on the.
Those are calling the honorable today. I think
Yeah, it's
That
very terrible. He either use
the CMC men and calling our men. CMC men.
Just call him, man, offline, then to put a phone, they set what to do, it will help you.
But Shadrach, one call come in, direct call. Whether it's on the step or not, it take you off. Even without using strong internet, direct call will take you off.
you get strong internet, you that can be tripping every day.
That's strong internet. It did not pay
I'm driving. When you're on your Wi-Fi, you leave it begin the phone we get the internet every year you compare to you're gonna reach out where you're getting.
Hey.
You have to reach out.
DK. Now Simon will tell you, be talking to them about internet.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but other than that, I think you were going to Lorena when the honorable were having an issue. So then Lorena made a quick input. We handling something behind here. So anything, yeah, inbox or Jim.
Yeah. So as I was saying, I didn't hear most of what Honorable said or Honorable Sargon said because his phone was kind of coming in broken. But from what I heard, he was trying to answer the current law because a question about people didn't do well. That's why they didn't voting. For me, for the time I follow politics in Liberia, I don't think sometimes people defeat a based on whether you did well or you did not do well. So your defeat is just based on just coming or somebody winning election. It kind of tied to a lot of stuff. The party ticket you running on, it has a huge percentage to contribute to your winning or not. And sometimes, how you call your campaign messages, the faces of your campaign, it contributes to that. It's not like you yourself did something wrong, you yourself did something good for which you are elected for. If that was the case on Lord, because then we know that I wouldn't be elected. That's what I would like to say. And now the next thing I would like to say is they should fall. Since 2017, they should fall have been like a battleground. Even when it was between he and Councillor Yelu, it was the city, the supporters of Gombo and the supporters of Garrison. I mean, for every time they meet, it was that a war was going to start. So the same thing continue with his supporter and that of the supporter of Honorable Mansier. And then flood people from Garrison camp. So, I mean, the reconciliation that is long being preached by Councillor Yelu, they really need to do that reconciliation, and so that they don't have to be friends, but at least just for the good of the ordinary citizens, because you can have people who will be lobbying for you up there when they are at each other's throat. And then I wanted to ask Gombo, what were some of the things besides
you will still ask your question. You ask your question.
Okay.
Don't
I thought he left now.
No.
Okay, so I keep my question till he comes.
Yeah, you will ask your question. Yeah, let's just not finish with a question here.
So when the honorable come, let's tell him to turn your phone do not disturb. And when you do that, it will turn the internet off, right?
No. Honorable Gombo, are you okay now?
I'm okay.
Okay, honorable, I know you who, right? This is the strategy. We sat here the last time and we discovered this strategy. Jackie is the best.
Oh, I thought you were joking. The way you told me that they go to Jackie, I thought you were joking.
Honorable Dokopa try was perfect for him.
But I thought you were joking because it was not a serious recommendation. I thought
when we were interviewing Zone, the co-winner, the Kennedy in Booyah, he discovered that for us, and we recommended that to Honorable Cooper.
Yes,
We went there
I'm
with
going to
pepper
go
for him.
there. I'm going to, because sometimes you confuse people. You can't know where you stop
Yeah,
them.
so it was good. For some reason, the internet there, the system there is good. So you can consider that tonight or in the future. And then we go ahead.
Okay, well noted.
Okay, welcome back.
Yeah.
My second
So
question. Go
okay,
ahead.
I answered the other one already.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. The second question goes like this. You know, there's an organization from that district here in America, and I want to know whether during the political season, did you ever saw any communications from the organization as to taking side who they were supporting?
Whether they send me message or they send me note.
No. So during the election season, did you ever saw any communication, or was there were there any form of communication from the organization in America saying that the organization stand by so and so person during the election?
Yeah, probably I may say yes.
Partly.
Yeah.
Can you make that specific, or yeah? Because
yeah, I will say this so that it can happen to another person.
Mm-hmm.
The Toa Quado organization is funded, or it was funded by a group of 12 river citizens, including Gompu. We all were in America, the first meeting, the first program, all of us were part of it. I came in America for Toa Quado program, and I know how you people took care of me. The program was fine. Where Gompu was 4 members, besides he being represented. He was the 4 members that paid some due to the organization. And Black City, let me tell you, sometimes degree holder, doctor degree holder, sometimes they can use the face of BSc degree holder to get some things. I was invited by the Toa River organization. I was not invited so that we can be so unlucky, so that the world can turn against us. I was invited for to look for blessings, for God to bless us, so we can become a blessing to our district. But when I came to America, my speech with the support of Toa River in Iowa, we were blessed with some slot so that we can come down and put our children together to go America. After getting this slot here, certain mixed feelings started coming to them. They started registering in some minds of Toa River citizens, those who claim themselves to be indigenous citizens from Toa River. Bad feelings started entering. People started saying Gompu is not a real member of Toa River. Toa River just when you say Toa River that Gaple, that Vaingle going to build it, boy, it's not part of Toa River. You were aware of this talk. You made peace over and over. People started talking all type of things, and confusion started coming. People focus. People started focusing in different directions. Our minds were not in one direction now. Everybody taking side. And when the slot was given, when we came down, I left there. We all playing that, yes. The thing when you go, when you think, who can handle this thing for us in Liberia perfectly? without any hindrance. I said I have few pastors I can recommend. The pastors, one was Samson Gay, Deacon Samson Gay, and Pastor Neameru. When I came into this country, I called those pastors in consultation with you guys, and I gave them the particular history of what we did in our place there, what you told me to do. Those guys were ahead of the Sunday. Those guys, when they set up a vetting committee for the scholarship. They selected who to go in America for the scholarship. They collected money from those children, $500 for those children to go to America for their visa and other activities. Toa River crazy in America turned that thing against me that I collected children money. People were saying that thing. One of you people never make statement on air. You all heard it. When I came back again for the second program, there was an opportunity. An opportunity was given. God gave it to us. One, if I'm mistaken, either Dougle is big brother after there. Who made that connection? When the guy attended our program, the guy gave up small envelope at that time. And the money we collected, you asked me, what can we do with this money? I told you people are far here. But there's a place in our district called Bioyola. When you cross Bioyola to get into the Ivorian side, it looks very beautiful. The market that they get market hall, all these things there. But Bioyola, no market hall, one, not there, in the whole Bio region. I think it would be preferable the money we generated to build market hall in Bioyola. Everybody consented. Everybody was happy. I came down with an instruction from you guys. I volunteer gave my own money to rip wood. When the building was going on correctly, nothing was said against me. Everybody was very happy. But at the eve, when I say eve, around the election period, each time when I go air and you remember, maybe it may not be you, I heard the guy from BB Play, Rufo Yia, another guy, I think Mevy, they were three. When I went on air, during that time, during the eve of the campaign or the election period, I went on air, I said, my people, because other guys were saying, at that time, I think another group had been funded called Toa Kwarukwako. The people who claim themselves to be indigenous to our river now, they form another group. They call Toa Kwarukwako. So they said the area that was built, let me say that is built, that under construction in Bioyola. Gobo did not know nothing about the place. Even the Masi support us. When the people made a statement, I went on air. I said, I initiated this particular project. All these guys are in America, they know, even though there exists, there's a town in Nimba called Bioyola. But they were not having the knowledge of building market hall in Bioyola. I carried the message to them and they agreed to it. Then how will you say Gobu did not know anything about this market project? I'm the fulcrum. I'm one of the pillars. I brought this idea. Even I play a major role because the message that was going around during our program is the only people has come in America He want to talk to the people. We used to move from place to place. People used to help us. So we generated this money through everybody's effort. And I went there. So the project in Liberia, I should take the glory. But the Tua River project, the Tua River Citizen project, I was surprised. My friend and brother Rufo, the guy from Beauty, I'm forgetting about his name. You know his name well. He been a while. There were three. They appear on KVP. KVP people listening tonight. James Matale listening. I think it was Jay who made the interview. You people say Gobu is lying. The project over there is for Tua River directly. We don't want for any political pricing need to be attached. I call. I said, oh, that today you want for politician to be around the building. When politician were placed in a building like Long Devil, generating money on the politician. At that time, you were Mercedes. That today I will go on air to say, yes, indeed, I'm part of the project in Bioyola. For you to come on air and say, I'm a Mercedes, I don't know nothing. Let me say, I'm a politician. I don't know nothing about the how they call it, the project. Anyway, no problem. The people in District 4, all of them listening to what I'm saying. So I felt discouraged. And nobody, even down to Moses Mending, he was on air. How I lied to the people of District Mafoda, the project in Yola. I played major role inside. Even those children, 500, you people talk through the leadership, the committee yourself here. When those children were abusing me, saying a lot of things against me that I stole from them, I took their money. There was nobody to come on air to say no. The money in question, Gobu never knew anything about that. Gobu did not take any money from anybody. The only thing I have to say on air is Gobu is not part of the, let me say, the project in our place. Gobu is not part of it. And we don't want for any politician to say anything about it. So the project is for Tua River.
All right.
Yeah, Chief.
All right. Thank you. You know, that's a lot. Jim, quickly, I'm about to just exit. You know, what you're saying, you probably might have not listened to those podcasts.
I listen to you.
For once, when it comes to
For
the money aspect,
the benefit of these people, I can get that recording tomorrow and send it.
All right, I'm coming on. For once, when it comes to the money you're talking about, the 500, I sat on a very KVP radio and provided clarity on that. The money was not collected by your office, and as we speak, those money has been returned back to whosoever that was on that list because of the hold on we have. Now, when it comes to your political activities in the district, the organization did not provide any statement saying we support XYZ as our candidate choice for the district. We said
No,
we
I
were
never said it.
Yeah,
I never said it. I said,
yeah. Okay, the project you speaking about, it is true you came here and we all were in Iowa from place to place.
Mr. Va, Vice President of the Tua River Association, John, I'm taking excuse. Because of the timing, we're all guests.
Yes, okay. I understand. I understand.
Bring your Tua River people here for clarity another day.
No problem.
Yeah.
And you have to pay fee.
Yeah, so that do that. You always hear all the time. So
it already passed by me. So nothing.
So we can get a guess his time. Today is for him. So thank you, John. Go ahead.
Yeah, so Representative Ernest Mansier, you made a statement earlier about the question that Gilese asked. So Representative Mansier is on the line and he wants to make some input or clarification. Now, we're not doing it as a dialogue. we are doing this because we want to balance the information I will bring out to the public. When the former representative spoke, the current representative think that there were some, misinterpretation there. So therefore, he needed to make some clarification, and I'm getting him on the line very shortly. But before we get him, let's hear you, Mana Lorena. You can ask your two questions, and after you go to Siawite and our brother Shadrach. See, Lorena, are you there? Nah, she's.
I think
Siawite,
CMC got to give a Starlink to Sis Lorena, man.
yeah. You back now?
You're talking to me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so because you are saying Representative Marcia wanted to ask question, so I was listening to hear her question. I didn't know talking to me.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
so good evening, Honorable Kago.
Yeah.
My first question is in the heart of legislature while you were there, what were some of the things you did in line with your three cardinal functions, especially when it comes to representation, like maybe Gapley Health Center? What did you have? What did you do
Hello,
people for?
Onamasi.
Yeah,
You see, I know you
Yeah,
are raining.
sorry, I beg you. So Onamasi, give you welcome to the show. Let's hear you shortly, Chief.
yeah. Thank you for inviting me on the show, and thank you to the listening audience. Mine coming on the show, I just thought of providing a very quick information or a quick clarity to what the Honorable Man Institute has said. I think the last time when I was on the show, the question of reconciliation was posted to me. I said over and over that Honorable Kagon has repeatedly, after the election, had refused to answer my calls, to answer my text messages. And surprisingly, he's online this morning, that means this evening, telling the public that I went on air to say it was he who's supposed to come to me, not me going to him. And I want you to please help the public to share this message, the screenshot between he and I, share it with the public and see. Since 2024, March 29, if Honorable Kagon had responded to any of my text messages on his official WhatsApp, and you will see that the last screenshot I sent to you, he has even blocked me out. So there was no occasion that I ever went on the radio to say Honorable Kagon is the one who's supposed to come to me, not me going to him. If you read the content of the text, I will officially, inform him about this program. That in fact, I'm sending my voice to him with his official invitation. Because that time I was in Monrovia and he was in Ghana. And who delivered the letter to him? It was my political officer, Mr. Bill Boomy, who delivered the letter to Honorable Kagon home. So when did I ever went on the radio to say it was Kagon who was supposed to come to me, not me going to him? But he had repeatedly refused to answer my call. If I put on my Facebook account today, he has blocked me both on Facebook, both on WhatsApp. So I don't know how do he want, but what really he referred to as genuine reconciliation. Has he called me on any occasion and I refuse to answer a call? And how do he want me? Does he want me to reach out to him? Let me tell the public. This is the only clarity I try to provide to the public.
Yeah, before you go, I think...
And I've shared the screenshot with you.
Yeah, we place it on the screen, and I think our viewers saw that. We place it on the screen, and they are seeing that. But before you go, we got to play this role. We are here to also reconcile. Are you willing to speak to Honorable Gompu Kagon tonight, because what I'm seeing here, you are the one reaching out to him, and he's telling us that you've never reached out to him. So we were asking the question whether he has been reaching out to you too as well. But from this moment onward, from tonight, are you willing to reach out to Honorable Kagon? Because the last conversation I'm seeing.
My dear brother, if you see the last message I sent to Honorable Kagon was just the same month, the 8th of the same month.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not tired of reaching out to Honorable Kagon. It was during this time that I even got to notice that he had blocked me out. Because in 2024, when I sent him this message, my number was not blocked. But on September 8th, by that time, I couldn't even find his name on WhatsApp anymore. That way I got to even notice that he had blocked me. But today, tomorrow, I'm willing to reach out to Honorable Kagon. The only thing it requires is his willingness to also accept the kind of a genuine reconciliation he's talking about. But I'm never got tired calling him, and whatever way that I can reach out to him, I had no issue with reconciling with Honorable Kagon.
Okay, thank you.
For recently, I was in White Place to tell the people we are sorry. This thing about leadership, it was not because of Kagon, it was because of the will of the people. So today, if I don't do well, you got the right to remove me the same way he was removed.
Thank you. Thank you so much for being on the line this evening, Honorable. We appreciate the clarification.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, Honorable Kagon, even though we're supposed to go to the next panelist, but let's come to the same thing. Yeah, we like
Yeah,
to this.
thank you. You know, my brother have to be clear. If you really want to have the reconciliation, you really have to be clear. I believe in my heart, I'm willing to reconcile with him, but he is not willing. I will show you several examples. I told you that he said this thing over Radio Nimba. We are all brothers and we are all inlanders. Why should I lie on him? If you ask the people,
so why haven't you been responding to Honorable message?
I speech.
Go ahead.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, let me take it away. I want to take it now. So I'll show you the place or the radio station that you make the statement on, Radio Nimba, and people hearing it. If I come to say, only me heard it, then it becomes issues. But I say Radio Nimba. And besides that, on Friday, they see Bill Bumi he talking about on Voice of Peace, calling Gapley. It was all over announced that are putting people together. The lack of Alice Nongbe, my friend and brother Alfonso, party there. The news of all what are putting them together to go and disrupt. And it will make any attempt to come there. We'll see who is who. On air. I said, but how the program will be now, it will be interesting all what it is. But the first issue there, to prove to the world, and all the things I'm saying, I have a real living evidences all over. To prove to Mercy that yes, indeed, I don't have anything against you. When those children, I call them children, I'm sorry, those guys headed by the Christopher Farm, Christiana Badier, they were many. They were having their program in Ganta after the election. I think like 2 or I don't know how many months there. Few months back. When the people were having their program, the people said I should come and get certificate to Mercy. The certificate was something intended for recognition. People who've been following those guys' activities on social media, those who've been contributing, those who've been affiliating with them. They should come and give them certificate. The king talked to me. I said, I don't have problem, but The person you coming on a behalf, when you think your check, your saw on Facebook, I don't think you don't see it. I took this certificate, I went among the people, called Massier, among the gallery. The gallery, I gave him the certificate. Oh, Massier, thank you for being a young man that helping those particular organizations. They all work together. I'm so proud that all of us from District 4, if I lie, the war, because internet, you can't have anything. The people telling us that you've been following their activities, and tonight we are here. Even the people gave me certificate and all. I certificated Massier with my wedding mouthpiece. When we left from there, yeah, Massier over there, they use their platform to denigrate me. Oh, and you say, Kagon, can I do this? Kagon congratulated Massier because he said Massier was better than him. Everybody, they listen to the clip. It was not small thing. Massier never stepped at my door to say, my man, what you did for me was okay. But maybe my follower or my page, the people you see, or the page you're using with my knee, is not a real one, a fake one. That a page they were using. You see? All the thing I'm saying, call Christopher Fan, Christiana Badier, Christopher Fan, or Dao, Frederick Dao, all the journalists, they came to my house to come beg me. So I told them, so you people set me up. You all call me for different thing when I came and say I should get certificate to Massier. Maybe you're dealing when I said no, so the public can look at me different. But I gave the certificate to Massier. It was not for District 4 issues. It was for Nimba TV. But on Facebook, on social media, those guys are making mockery out of me. And everybody just calling me all over. Even Koga himself, Senator Koga, you call him. He called and say, I took the thing different way. But Massier grew the way they doing it. I took the bleed. Koga. And that's a different person. When I say things, I say with reality. Senator Koga said, my people, I took the bleed. Because I thought to Gompu to give the certificate to Massier. Gompu said it that they think you want for me to do. If I do it, Massier would not see it like brother and brother things. He would take a different way. When I told Koga, Koga said, no. My man, that bag on be bag on. When I gave the certificate, they kind of insult and whatsoever I received. He never called me. So how they not really like you? We are staying among people and you know the kind of political issues. People that the president we are, because of certain political issues, today they can't share hand. But I stood up among people. I gave you certificate. So that you can think that yes, indeed, this man is my brother. Even though politics happened between him and myself, but we are still comrade, we are young people. He never did it. Then how you talk about how they call it, Facebook or WhatsApp. If you want to reach to Gompu, that WhatsApp you can connect Gompu on. All the people that make Bill Booming, the recent time Bill Booming and some people were having problems. I called Bill Booming and the people who are having problems, I called them in my house. I settled this problem between Bill Booming and all political officer or whatsoever. I settled the problem.
On our Gompu, because of time, I want to ask this question, and we can go to the other panelists to ask because we need to declare the lines open.
Yeah, Junior, and I don't want to. Junior, let me say something. For me, I'm not asking questions. You know, I just want to say something to my brother-in-law. Honorable Gompu. You know, we come from a background of tradition. You know, in Nimba, there's a Mivawan, no Azayada, right? So, from what I heard from my brother tonight, Ernest just clearly said that he's willing to reconcile with you, right? So, you, the big brother, your little brother, coming to you on air and saying that he's willing to reconcile with you. So, as your brother and brother-in-law, I don't want us to discuss this online. I want us to take that in the back. But what I want you to take from this show is your brother reach out to you on a public platform and everybody following, and he said he's willing to do anything to reconcile with you as a big brother. So that's what I just wanted to add there, Junior. You can go ahead.
Yeah, I think I wanted to ask a question, the same thing. Are you telling us tonight that you will respond to Honorable Mansier when he reach out to you to your house instead of WhatsApp?
I say I've started already. Mansier never abused me during the campaign.
Okay.
He did not insult me. But if you check the records between Bill and that of Gompu or party there, Bill insulted me to the extent that he
So
said,
why did you block Mansier then? Why did you block him on WhatsApp?
Wait now, let me come. Bill insulted me on social media more than, I don't know, accountable. But surprisingly to Bill, when Bill, I'm sorry to say, the girlfriend fall into trouble with another guy, I the one settled that in the same place I settled in my living room here. It was difficult for Bill to come in my living room. I said, Bill, you my brother. Let him finish long time. Bill came back and said, brother, forgive me. I said, Bill, leave that thing finish. People that Barker, President Barker, people that Josh Weah, former president, they can cause their man, they cause all that generation. They were, what's about Gompu? Anything you say, it was a time. I don't have a problem with it. And I made sure I settle the matter between the two families. If Allah, Bill is still alive. So meaning I started a long time. They've been the problem. And let me tell you that when the equal people that look the scene, that have the same strength, when they are fighting, and when one person become unfortunate in that fight, the person who threw that person down are the person's responsibility to make peace with the other man. You don't think, or in your own mind, so I should go to mass place to go ask Mercy, then reconcile, so people can say, go ask for bread. It's impossible.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you.
I can't do it. I'm a true Christian. I can't do it.
Thank you, Chief. Now let's hear you, man. Lorena, your two questions, and we go to the rest.
Okay, thank you. So this is my first question, Honorable Kagon. How did District 4 benefit from the national budget during your time as lawmaker? Maybe the health center, Gapley Health Center, or Biola Clinic, Webphone Clinic. Anyway, school, whatever. How did the district benefit?
Well, thank you. I think from my previous statement, I told you I connected District 4 national and international. District 4 benefited from the national cake, the budget. If you call in that's Zoplay. If you call in Gapley, they will tell you. The uncle that used to get the money on behalf of the Gapley people is one Jeffrey Tan. Our awarded I was appreciated by them. The records are there. You call them now, they'll testify. Bay Fong Way. As the people of Bay Fong Way, I was awarded, I was appreciated, I was recognized by the ORC at that time. One Jerry. I was called in that place there when they carry more than, I think, 400 pieces of cylinder, electrical material, cement, all the materials. Ask them. Ask the guy who was in charge of the health activities in Nimba, John Maslow. He's one of the ministers under President Barker government. Go to Bozople. Bozople was having foundation. The foundation was not even completed. When I went there, the people showed me the foundation. We all brush to get that foundation out. When I carried Jay Kun, the VP at that time, to talk about the running business when it comes to the senatorial seat, they show all that particular foundation. We raised 400,000 LD. When I left from there, I went straight to the speaker because of my connection. They fear for me. I talk with them because life is all about connection. They have pity over my people. And Zobo was placed in the budget. God is Zobo's children. Whether they never carry money, the money they build the Zobo Health Center today. It was through Gompu that Zobo was placed. It's a voice in history in Liberia. For clinic to remain at the foundation level, for it to be placed in the national budget. Since 1847, Pay Clinic had not been receiving a dime from the national cake. But as the people of Pay, I placed that on national budget. As then, the ORC, they call in Yekezi, I think from Ganta here. Yekezi is the ORC, I think it's still there. So a lot of things happen, Mama.
Lorena, let's hear your last question.
Okay. So my last question is the district at the time you were a lawmaker, you said they appreciated you in Gapley, but I don't know exactly for what they appreciated because I'm not.
Well, I told you what they appreciated before. I said it. I just said you know.
No, I didn't hear it. I want to say yesterday they appreciated you.
You asked for whether national the district received any funding under my administration from the national budget, right? Isn't that the question?
Yes.
Talk now. That make it very interactive now.
And yes.
And I told you yes.
Me?
I told you yes. The guy, the old man ahead of the Gapley Health Center, which is Jeffrey Tan. When you want lot, I tell you can't call people new. When you want lot, I tell you can say my witness or witnesses across the sea. But all the things I'll be telling you, I'll be showing the people who participated in it. Jeffrey Tan, he's still alive. When they took the material, because when you place anything in budget for your district, you don't have the authority, you don't have no control over it. Only the health supervisor, I know the health supervisor or what, in the county will give the money to people who are in charge of that particular institution. So when Jeff then took the material about wheelbarrow or cylinder, steel, different things.
Honorable, Honorable, you
Yeah.
let's go to our next question. Maybe.
Because the way
Okay,
you say,
so my next
let's go to our
question.
next
So, during your term as lawmaker representing NEMA, especially the people of District 4, was there any bill that you sponsored or co-sponsored and that maybe got rejected or maybe they didn't pass or maybe passed into law? Is there any that you can make reference to for us?
yes, the Kamara freedom of speech that you're enjoying today, where you can look at President Barker and be saying all type of thing that under my administration, that my group went Grand Bassa to put it together. And besides that, even the university PYJ have here check in the record that through Gopu that made a university to have status. Are you there? And on the gender
I
committee,
hear you, I'm listening to you. I can mute myself when I'm talking to
yeah,
your
on the
content ground.
no, I just want to know whether I stay online or I can be asking. And not only because you perceive. So I beg you, don't get me wrong. So now under my supervision, under my leadership, that we carry that committee in Grand Bassa and have that Kamara freedom of speech and PYJ Polytechnic to be called university today. It was Gopu. Check there because I was connected. Even the gender I'm not having a record here. If I was told I'm going to bring everything outside, they were been there. Why? I co-sponsor another bill under the gender ministry, under the gender committee. All cannot be named, but now because I was not told to bring all the record outside.
Right,
Thank you.
thank you. So I just thought to ask a question because NEMA is the county of Mado. We need to start taking law because from making rules to doing the actual thing they are employed for. So that's why I just thought to ask a question. Thank
Yeah,
you.
even if you want
We'll
to find
check,
out
we'll
from
fast check. We'll fast check those
sure.
things. We go to the Capitol building like last time when and go something from one law, because we'll lie and Nina there. So we'll go to the record room, then we can
Now I
ask
say,
to get
check
those
even
documents. Thank you.
the number who is right under your feet. You can ask about the PYJ Polytechnic, the person who make it to be university. That one that just quite
Yeah,
issue there.
it's easier to get. Once you go to the Capitol building to the record station, you can get it. Thank you.
Because they want, I don't think people will lie or they will say something because nobody there to bite me. And I'm not part of the party to say the people will buy Gompu. So if you ask or you want to get a record from the National Archive, you will see it.
Thank you, Honorable. Sewiti, I beg you, let's keep you last. Shadrach, let's hear your two questions.
Thank you, Junior. Xenophobia.
Hey, phobophobia. Zanthropo. Growing now, you're growing.
Hey, hold on. Which one now? Y'all gotta clarify. Our audience following the one.
No.
Y'all think
I'm there.
That one is not there.
Forget that too. You know that one. You different.
That CMC terminology.
Yeah.
I tell you, kind of being was says you now you think about Bonnie. Thank you, for accepting our invitation for the third time. Always that we'll call upon you come. I want to
there you go.
Yeah. So, somebody asked a question today. I think about DK word about your support to George Weah. Not Senator George Weah was the cause of you leaving power, according to you. but you never did anything wrong in the district. So the other time I listened to you, you said that you don't want to be deceptive in your decision making because you are you are John George Weah to supporting, and the Johnson at the time were calling you to go back to him to support his agenda. Now I want to know if you don't want to be deceptive or being like going against somebody's rule because you are working with a person already. You at the time were not a leader and they had no representative at the time. Mr. Johnson took upon himself and put you on MTR ticket to make you what you are today to become representative for NEMA. At the time, Joshua in person did not know you as no president. Now, if you were to be sincere to say, I cannot go against somebody, but somebody who made you yesterday when you were nowhere, why can't you go back to work for the person instead of somebody you made, you knew when you already made? Why? Can you reconcile that and explain to the public for me to understand better? Who you deceive or who deceive?
Okay, thank you. You talk about sincerity. I think the word sincerity, it came from the moral background as a Christian, through the Christian ethic analysis. Sincerity. So, for example, if Senator Johnson brought me into prominent and Senator Johnson said I do wrong, and sincerely, you say sincerity, well, would you join that person to do wrong? Now what you saying? So that people can be sincere? That is not sincerity. There is nothing like negative issues around sincerity. If we define the word sincerity, it all go with positive. It's a very positive word. It's an attractive word. It's a good word. So how will I be sincere? You said to be sincere. How will I be sincere at the detriment of another person? My sincerity should be something that people will say and say, yes, this guy is consistent. This guy is good. How will you say somebody say you're going against the person and say no? Listen to that kind of question. Or the honorable man say, let's go against this person. You say, no, because I'm a sincere person now. I don't want to do it. How will you be with somebody for a whole 6 years, 5 years, then few months to the election? Then say, would you move from the other person? Only because of political reason. I look at it to be betraying people. I look at it to be like insincerity. What went wrong? That you've been with a person for more than 5 years and 4 months of election. Let me tell you, if President Baga rejected, what you call sincerity, you're going to say, Senator Johnson has come to go back to Joshua. Is that sincerity there? If that old man going to reject the way in 2017, you know that President Baga rejected or Senator Johnson before he went to Joshua 2017? Ask President Baga. When Senator Johnson, when he carried us to President Baga's house, all the drivers they listening. You can ask the big brother called Wilbur Pay. It was Wilbur Pay who followed Senator Johnson at that time to come tell you sorry. When we went to President Baga's house, at that time you were not president. When Senator Johnson made the request to support, to go with Baga, the old man said to Senator Johnson, that Senator, if I lost the election, I'll go home and farm. But Senator, I need quality, not quantity. Ask the old man. Whether he never said it. He said, I need quality, not quantity. Senator Johnson was blue. He was over angry. The little water, I remember the game, the Aqua Life bottle of water, the small size. 11 the paper here, it was hot. We came to the house. From there straight, he made up a man to go to Joshua. At the time they left, they went Nigeria. Lately, check the record. My brother, I always saying this. How many dollars Gompo need to have before you live? How much do I need? The decision I took, I told you that the decision I took, taking the decision and in that particular move, it was a little bit hard, but now I feel proud of that. Because today, if I want to enter in Georgia bedroom, I will enter with P&D. Even if that be way for Gompo and President Joseph Yuma Boaka to be friendly, he will feel proud of Gompo because Gompo stand for the cause. You know that the decision the old man took is embarrassing. You're not hearing him cry. It's embarrassing. So we talk about sincerity is me to do something good. Let there be moral value attached. I told the senator, I said, Senator, yes, he have the power. Even when Senator said it on True FM, that Gompo, I will fight you. Just go on the social media, you'll see. You'll play over and over. Gompo, I will fight you. I will send somebody on you. I told the senator, I said, Senator, even the shoe you have, I cannot even loosen the string of my shoes. Who am I, Senator? God will fight my battle. The records are there. What I'm saying, the recording all over in Nimba radio station. I just said I can't fight you. But you know that the decision you're taking is not correct. But if you want to fight me and take this power from me, yes, you have the power today. You have the ability. You have the potentiality. You have everything that you can do to take the power from me. I don't ever use Senator. Go ahead. But Senator, I will never. Senator, I will never take flyers against you nor the VP Kun today. But, or equally so, I cannot stand against Georgia presidency. Senator, no. We've been together for a while. This guy have gone to our district, in my district, since 1847. I think Tomo, who passed Gapley, who just passed Gapley at the time when he and Batua, one of the sons of Batua. But Freddie, at the time, either Tomo, one of them, either Do or Tomo, one of them went there. One of them, I think he passed at the Mandaplay Road and he did not even get to Gapley. I was the first leader in the whole republic of Nimba, let me make my country great, to carry president in Gapley, carry president in Wepley. How many houses in Wepley that president will go there? How many houses in Wepley that president will say, I will build my own house here, I will build a guest house here that anytime when I come visit my son, then I will sleep inside and the guest house because of human wickedness. The guest house in forest there now. Nobody to any. The president went to Bopei. He said, I will connect Bopei Bank with that of Sanikole. And the recommendation was given by the Senator Jeremiah Kwaku at that time that Mr. President, the way we're talking here, people in Sanikole, they're hearing us. But we lack a road and the bridge that connecting Sanikole and that is place here, it makes you have to go far way Ganta before getting to Sanikole. Chief, you can do this for us right there. That was an engineering team that went to the site. Today, you go there, the same other thing they did, they stayed there. Such a pricing. Who put more than almost 10,000 women into business? Can you imagine President of Petro But I think
Thank
Petrol
you.
had 20 or 25 houses.
Thank
Now
you,
their money,
Honorable.
they are going to them. They are reached a million.
Honorable, thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Honorable,
No
thank you.
problem.
Hey, I want
Honorable,
somebody to answer question. You are allowing me to go.
thank you. Yes. Yeah, please make your answer short because we need to go to the phone line to take
I'm a
calls. I beg you.
politician, so it will not be short.
I
All
beg
right.
you.
So,
Try your
yeah,
weak
yeah.
ways.
That part of summarize here, we will, sir. So thank you so much. So my second question, it has to do with, anyway, you said you talk about sincerity, you can't do XYZ, and we know this is a political space. What sincerity is good, but sometimes, it can be contradictory to me when people use sincerity, and but then their action is also in the same vein. Let you talk about sincerity, but then the same Senator Johnson, had at the time, Yelu on a ticket, but then he took that ticket, they gave it to you. And at that time, you didn't talk about sincerity to reject that ticket. And no, they may be for 10 years or 5 years. Why can't you continue with me? But you accepted that time, it was good that time for you. But at the time, no, you to supporting back was not sincerity issue. Secondly, you now with CDC, now you with CMC, they don't have to do sincerity again. So why can't you stay with CDC and then go to CMC again? CMC now is part of CDC. They now have to do sincerity again. Now, your brother Mark Moon, both of you guys being together, he fought for you better during your campaign before you become representative. Now, doing a campaign also as a senator for senatorial candidate rather in Nema, you went against him, you joined Yelu to fight him. Even recently, he on the thing show, he said he will not support you even he put your hand up because of what you did to him. How can you reconcile that as no sincerity to see a person also?
Okay, thank you. I will still make the sincerity issues very clear. Going to school with your friend and your friends fail and you pass, it doesn't mean that you are not sincere. Honorable Yelu was honored Senator Johnson. They and Yelu then have their fight, their inner fight, where some of the group went to begin a thing to remove the old man from the chairmanship. There was an inner fight among them. The fight was not caused by Gompu. Honorable Yelu felt that he was not treated fairly by the senator. He said Gompu honored mine. He said Gompu fought me. He said Gompu was a cause. It was Honorable Yelu himself idea of forming PUP, if I'm not mistaken, the guy from Nukwe Party. You were the executive that formed a party. So there was a gap. I did not go to make medicine against Yelu. There was a gap there. I saw the gap and I went in the gap to fill out the gap. So I was sincere to the process. You talk about CDC. Now the political affiliation with CDC, it will have a time. The book Ecclesiastes say everything has a time. I was with CDC.
Amen,
And
Pastor.
I told you the reason. Yeah, Samiphobia, don't worry. I told you the reason I was with CDC because it was very crucial for somebody to just break away from them without genuine reason. Before going to CNC, I told you all day, I informed the chief. Even the one we're speaking, anytime I have the face to go speak to the chief, he will never spoil my name. You say they guys stood by me. I don't know. You don't know whether President Weah will say, okay, I'm going back, or the other person will go there. You don't know. So at that time, it was a time for me to do that so I can please my own conscience and the conscience of Liberian people. So I was not in error to support George Manuel Weah. I gave the reason. If I said today, I'm crossing or I'm going to social person. And for example, like the way Musa Berete and myself together, Musa appointed me the recent time. We went Zobe, I accepted. Even though I had not been officially done. And where he gave me card. They are having a card that I go in secret to Honorable Jeremiah Kmankun. Is it chief? That card they give to me, don't worry. That card, nothing. Simply give me one wheelbarrow. That being insincerity. Being insincere. It did not show any moral value. People will say that man is not good. He is not sincere. That is insincerity right there. But when, for example, you will come from America, you be at the airport, you say, Gombu, please come for me. And Gombu never knew that you are called another driver. And fortunately for me, I rush and get you. Then somebody say, the other driver, Gombu, you are sincere to the driver? No. That you the one people say you never behave good to the two drivers because you try to put the two drivers together, their heads together. So I've been sincere throughout. I'll give it to my man. How the evening?
Thank you.
No, for me, give me the hat.
Yeah, well, the man start with your nickname is xenophobic name, so
Yeah. My man, I can't forget about me. You know, the man want to test my ability. I know what the man question coming from.
Thank you, Chief. Okay, over to you now. Let's hear your two questions.
Thank you, Junior, and thanks for the moderation. Good evening, Honorable Kagon. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Well, before I ask my question, we are undertaking a project, and I think I'm called with the responsibility to do that. We are expanding the program in Nimba. Other community radio stations will have a target, and it will also be extended to Morovia, other radio stations. So we are doing contribution because we want, our stakeholders and national leaders to be heard, across the country. So we are doing that. So we are opening up to contribution. So I just, try to pass it by you.
No, with a contribution, I'm a full law because now anything you want to buy from China, I will buy it from you. Anything you want to get from China.
We want to from China. We want a real guarantee thing.
You think China get European market? No, let me say this so that people can. The reason that people are not going to China is very simple. Where people feel that all the Chinese, let me can't disclose some of the things, the bad behavior of some of the market that people what they call in from China. If you enter in China, listen well. In China, they get European market. And some go to how they call it, Walmart tomorrow in America there. You'll see some food, they'll say made in China. Very durable. But the African, we look at the environment. Because if you go and buy one cylinder for $35, cost price in China, if we bring it to Liberia, who will buy it $70? Because of that, you will go to the least market because the material is greater. The materials are greater in 3 classes. They got A, B, C. A level you have to go for the C. So the shoes in China, so the clothes in China. If you wear the shoe today and then tomorrow, it will not be shoe again. But it will be the same material. So the people will tell you that this one, that $5. They sit here, that's that $10. They sit here, that $30. Then you will buy your own now. So nobody will tell you that good thing is not in China.
So, CMT, please give the clarification now. We don't need anything from China. Do your work, I beg you, Chief.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
So thank you, Honorable, for the clarification, but
I just saying it. My man, my brother, That my brother then station here, so I have to contribute. Don't worry.
Sure. So I will get to you. You know, my first question has to do with the situation in District 4. And we are also discussing reconciliation and all of that. In 2017, as a matter of fact, I'm a citizen of District 4. And 2017, we had similar thing, similar issue between you on Okagon and NEC, because those were parties that were involved. And there were a lot of, haul and pull, and then it even went to the Supreme Court and went to recon and all of that. 2023, we have similar thing again repeating in district number 4. And district number 4 now has become one of the hotspots, when it comes to election, where district 4 is being categorized in the red zone, because in terms of electoral violence and all of that. And sometimes other parties benefit from that, or they don't benefit from that. What you think are the reason for such occurrence in district number 4, and how could that be? And how could we put that to bed in district number 4?
Well, thank you. What happening in district number 4? In the net office, I think they have some researcher there. They have some guys that are responsible to bring out some things, to follow, to get some result of certain things that are happening, the root cause. But if the net people tells me that they are not getting any root cause of what happened in District 4, then I don't think I could say I don't think they are doing well. What happened in District 4 is something to really, really check and come up with the result of what really causing the problem. The citizens themselves have the problem, but the people who sometimes is sent in the bush as net worker, sometimes when they go in the bush, especially at the Cote d'Ivoire border there, because they feel that Liberia, I would say images, the feeling is not too much. So the people just feel that play, and it's bad for our people that live back there. So there's some security, enough security. But during the election period, the people will leave that place vulnerable and know that the only thing that can restrict people during that time is security. But you will just see that whole belt, sometimes 2 or 3 security. And when the people notice that securities are not around, sometimes they start doing their own thing. And I don't want to dive into it too much because there is a national concern. The net people want to come up with solution to the problem in that place there. And always the thing is happening in the corridor of the Ivorian border there. So, like the way they do it, and they said they're looking ahead. You will be in that place, you will call for security. You will never find it. So the net people, they want to adjust themselves to that situation. I don't have solution to that. But I think the solution to that is recalibrating the security system and monitoring those guys who claiming themselves to be a networker. Let them sit and analyze why such a thing happening always, then they will know and they will find solution to it. Because in certain conflict, you should know the root cause of the conflict before you settle it.
Thank you, Honorable Kagon. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
My last question has to do with reconciliation. I know you are a stakeholder in NIMBA and a former lawmaker as well. And that your music, that's what I'm looking for today to play. You know, you get certain music when you play, all the women can be coming from all in the corner coming to dance with you.
It's all to look for it. When we tell the
Yes.
people they get music.
So my
Even
question
the
to
one,
you,
even the one, the former president, they will our name. You'll see it on Facebook too.
yeah, so we will also want you to send that recording to us. I really love that music. You should please send it to us sometime when you come in so we can play on the platform. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, my last question has to do with reconciliation in district, reconciliation squarely in the district and your political life, and as a person. Sometimes when you go on the radio or when you appear, you talk about the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I know that composition was very strong in NIMBA. And how it went, maybe you will explain it in your deliberation. And I asked you the other day, but the network, it was not ready. Good, so I wanted to hear from you. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. In the absence of the Father, the Holy Spirit and the Son that are left, is there room to recalibrate in your word? And the last one has to do with your long-term standing ally on our B. Mark Blinwon. The both of you are in the CMC and senior executive committee member that will be fishing for vote. But to my dismay, when we asked Mark the other day, he said, you held 50 some more meetings at a house, and as one of the key players, and of your election. But during the election as a brother, and he felt betrayed that you supported, and on our yellow with the long-term support that you had. And the both of you are in the CDC, in the CMC. So I want to know from you, is there any rivalry between you and Honorable Blinwon when you both are in the same party, and how can you reconcile that when you are also looking for vote nationally and people in the executive? You also see it as a rising conflict in the CMC.
Okay, you finish?
Yeah.
Okay, let me start from the top to the bottom. Mike is my brother. Mike is my brother, not just brother, but biological brother, blood brother. I have no fight against Mark. Maybe when we go for another study, either in America or anywhere around the world, I may change my word of politicking. Maybe. But Mike is my brother. What I did, it was something that I was tired of. Garrison from District Number 4. Garrison is my big brother, but in District Number 4, when you go there, I would say Garrison is my son because of the position. But Garrison is my big brother, he far younger older than me. But in leadership at that time, I could say Garrison was my son. And the people of District Number 4, all of them were listening when they make decisions. And Mike is my brother. What happened between me and Mike It was not something to say I hate Mike. No. I have no room. Even if Mike say today, I will fight Gompu, I will come and see you and say, you tell my brother sorry. Even though the interview you're talking about, maybe it was during the time of the election. But I have nothing to do against Mike. Mike is my brother. But the kind of condition that I saw myself in during that time was very critical. Let me tell you for free today, the way my brother Garrison lost the election. If Gobu have gone to Mike or different person for Garrison to lost the election, the whole blame they put on Gobu to say at that time if Gobu has supported Garrison going to win. And after District 4, if I'm going to deny Garrison, they'll say, oh, Gobu, he's standing against the progress of District number 4. And besides that, I was tied up when the white people and that of Vine people, when they see that our tradition, I think you witnessed the program. I fought Garrison during 2017 election because Garrison was seated. I removed Garrison. Consciously, I didn't want the wrong thing to Garrison by taking him from the office. And after a while, when 2023 election was coming, at a crucial time, I told Josh Weir that Garrison was in the same party helping you. But I believe my brother having a heavy heart. Chief, can you call my brother so I can talk with him? He said, who your brother? Garrison Yelu. President Weir called Garrison Yelu. When Garrison can say, Chief, sorry. Whatsoever happened between you and myself before, I'm your little brother. Forget it. Out of all looking for political space. Sorry for that. Garrison left before President Weir and told President Weir that I will buy one cow. Let my brother buy a cow. We go to their home so we can reconcile. Because if I stay here to say, yes, I forgive, or I don't have anything against it, you will not believe it. From there, I bought one cow. Garrison bought one cow. Along with my same brother, Mike Blue, and other guys who went in White Play. Garrison called all his parents. My parents went to Garrison people in Vine Green to talk. They agree, crowd one another. When the people came, White Play, they asked White Play people questions, say, the way we came to help your son, we asking you whether your son will not stay turn against our son tomorrow. The people will say, no, it will not happen. It will not happen. Garrison and Gopu, they are the same. We will never. And and after that, we killed a cow, the people ate, they did all the traditional things together. We left. Me and Garrison then started passing up and down the bush. The case that was between Marcier and myself, it was Garrison, who was my lawyer in Sunny Kole. Where the people laugh on him to say he went there to go burn the people place down. That for my basic Garrison went there. He was my lawyer, he registered the case until when the case entered in Morovia now, I went and hired Serena Cephas. So in that case, my brother there, Mike is there. I just came from committing myself to Garrison people. I can't be where people listening. They thank you before you're gonna attach me to my character. Just give me one more minute.
Yeah, okay, but let's give you 30 seconds. We have to take few calls before we take leave of you. I beg you. Let's give you 30 seconds.
I beg you, when you ask question, let me answer it. If no time, I should not ask a question because the question is very, very cardinal. Very important. So after committing myself and my people giving themselves to the people of Vaingly, just few months back, you find yourself between Garrison and that of Mike. I said to myself, I think Mike will have consideration over me. And Mike was part of the program. I think for the sake of family land, Mike will have consideration to say, yes, my brother did this. Not only he hate me, not only because he hate me, but because of what went on in way play. From there now, I took the decision, appealed to my brother that there will be no way. Let me help Garrison. Brother, I beg you. I beg Mike. I talked to Mike. I make contribution. But Mike needed me and myself. I know that I'm supposed to be with him. But I was tied up and have to show love to Garrison because we are already cemented, seal up the relationship. So openly, I always say this that my brother is my brother. Whatsoever that happen, let him just wave it and we continue to go ahead. But the position we're in, if I he the one, he's going to do it. So whether on your platform, my brother say you will not do this one, that one you were just angry. But I don't think Mike will fight me. I don't think you will call us free from me. We are brother. We have the same grandparent. So my grandma is see. Now he will go fight me. He will never fight me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you. So
you talk about the father, the son. That one,
yeah.
okay. Yes, indeed.
So Honorable Kagon, I beg you, let's take at least 3 or 4 calls, then you can respond to all of them in one. So just listen as the callers ask that question, and you
Okay,
respond to it.
okay,
I beg.
okay.
We
No
we,
problem.
we have the first call on the line. Good evening. How you doing, Chief? Welcome.
Yeah, good evening, folks. And thank God you guys have one lady on the show, so that at least there's some level of gender balance. So,
Thank you.
I
What's your
want to
name and
say
where are you
this,
calling from?
first to introduce myself.
Hmm.
My name is Musa Willie. I'm calling from Pennsylvania, in the U.S.
Okay, let's hear you, Chief.
I really admire the creativity and innovation by the BK's team to put this station together. I've been following you guys since the station was launched. BK has been Alvin has been a personal friend. We we did nonprofit work together. As that is part of our calling. And tonight, the topic on a discussion claimed my attention, and I thought I could come in to contribute.
Hmm.
I don't have a question for the guest that's on right now, but I just want to talk about what was discussed earlier.
Hmm.
You see, the problem we face in our country is that most especially leadership is ethical boundaries. Our leaders are not taking ethical boundaries very serious because nobody hold them accountable when these things are done. I've read a lot of stories about what is unfolding at Mental State. I've also followed Mental State over the years. Somebody said Senator Yan advocacy or Senator Yan outburst about the ill treatment of people, the way he's doing it might not make the lawmakers to vote on his behalf. But here's the thing though, the 73 lawmakers can vote against what the people interest is. That does not make it right. 73% can vote. That's just constitutional right they're exercising because the constitution states it that they can levy contract, they can sign contract and all that. But does that make it right? No. So what I think we need to do, because when I say we, anything that affects Nema County affects everybody. The people of Nema County need to exercise community get involved into more community engagement represented by civil society organizations in the county. That is the women, the youth, the pimping boys. And you have to do it in a peaceful manner because You don't want to threaten the investment in the county. In as much as you want to advocate, you don't want to threaten the existence of the investment in your county. So before you get a contract or before you renew a construction with a company, you have to invite community input. So I think the way forward now is for the civil society organizations to work along with the senators to appear at the legislature
Mhm.
and make the case for the NEMA people.
Thank you.
I saw the building. They are building warehouses and they're calling them hospitals.
Thank you,
I
Chief.
saw those pictures. Yeah, they are building warehouses and they're calling them hospitals. And it's just normal. And the way they corrupt the system is to say we are not the one implementing it, it's late implementing it. It's a predatory system.
Thank
They
you.
do it in a way that they put it too late, and late come there and put some trash down. Then when you argue tomorrow, the argument would be we did not implement it, or implemented by late. That's the defense.
Thank you, Mr. Musa. Thank you.
So I just want to, we'll come back on the show.
Mhm.
I just want to encourage the people on NEMA to please get involved into this. Don't say, I don't care, one person yelling, it's not going to make any difference because the people are 73. Yes. 73 people sign paper, but does that make that paper to be right? No.
Thank you.
How can the community get involved is to engage them through civil society
Thank you.
involvement.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Musa. We need to go to the next caller. Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you are taking note, Honorable Kagon. We have Big Pricing on the line, Mr. Allen Zor. Good evening, Chief. Good evening, Mr. Zor. How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Good evening, Junior, and good evening to all the panelists. Good evening, Honorable Kagon. This is Alan Zor, and I call from my residence in College View, San Nicolas.
Welcome. Let's hear you, Chief. 2 minutes.
Thank you.
I have some accounts relative to District 4. Interestingly, I am a fanatic of Honorable Kagon. The whole world knows that. And elections have passed. And I think no one is bigger than District number 4. Honorable Kagon's only crime was to support George Weah, and that has become history. I'm interested in the company you spoke of reconciliation. The two leaders, Honorable Kagon and Honorable Marcia, thank God they are listening tonight. I don't think they are the problem. The problem are our supporters. I can confirm on this radio tonight, Honorable Marcia and myself have had no misunderstanding, neither he nor Honorable Kagon. But lastly, 85%, the supporters of Honorable Marcia, though they have given the elections to them, but they are still in a constant habit of reading invectives and throwing jabs on people on the internet. I'm one victim. Almost everyone behind him, they get on the internet, they come to my inbox, they insult me how I got master's degree, I'm supporting a man selling an earphone, all sort of things they say to me. And I can't, even the Bill Boomy, Bill even came to my office some 3-4 months ago and apologized and said, Bill, I have no issue with that. But they come and say these things, then later the supporters are the ones that keep inflaming the situation. No one was born to become representative forever. That district belongs to everyone. If you are in a driving seat, open up your arm and work with other people.
Thank you, Chief.
So I think the best thing is we should all live as one people because we have to develop that place. But reconciliation is good, but let's start with our own supporters. There are 1 or 2 boys still behind Honorable Kagon that are also on the internet and myself called personally and told them to stop what they are doing. But on a large scale, Honorable Marcia supporters are the one that still insulting some of us on the internet. You cannot be dealing with issues on the head, then the back is not settled. So he has to be talking to them too.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you so much. We have this call on the line. Good evening. Good evening.
Yeah, this is Ambassador Bowman.
Ambassador, welcome to the show. Where are you speaking to us from this evening, Chief?
I'm speaking from the United States, and I've been following the show, though I had some obligations, but I've been following the show.
Okay, great. Let's hear you 2 minutes.
Yeah, first of all, I want to appreciate the former lawmaker. He spoke very well.
Ambassador, are you there? Yeah, I think the ambassador is having some network problem. And so, folks, if you want to make your contribution, you can call us on the number you're seeing on the screen at +25079 5428947. Honorable Kagan, over to you now. Let's hear you, Chief.
Well, thank you. You know, I will come back to the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. But I just want to throw small light. Yesterday, Jeff for Marcy instead to listen, saying online to hear that. Yesterday, for the love of the district, I left, I think, day before yesterday. I left from here, and before going for the game in support of district number 4, I placed that on Facebook. I'm going to support our team. Brother, I enter on a field with zeal because that is strategy we've been applying. Enter with almost more than 30 persons. Enter on the field. Okay. So when I enter, I told those guys, I said, anybody score, you'll be getting 100 US. It was not easy on it.
Thank you, Honorable Kagan. I beg you, we got to take this call. The
Yeah,
last
go
person.
ahead, go ahead. They are part of the.
Yeah, good evening. This is Gompu Wanaway speaking from the US.
Gompu, let's hear you.
Blue
2 minutes.
motherfucker. Blue
Blue
motherfucker, how you
motherfucker.
doing?
I'm okay, blue motherfucker.
Okay.
I mean, I tell you the people that I'm connected. You see, all the people that come in to get me for me.
I got quick 2 questions.
Okay, let's hear you, Chief.
And one of my questions would be, you supported Josh Weir from the past election. And now you on your way or you in TNC. Why if Musa appear on the ballot for the presidency and Josh Weir appear on the ballot for the presidency, what will you do? And the next one is, you know, all of us talking about peace, unity for Nema, and we just turn it around one person. When everybody go in the studio, they turn it around the vice president. They turn it around the vice president. We talk about peace. We come back to people who won. Let me ask you this. And you even talk about district number 4 at the time you were there. You carried the trophy all through. What really stopped you from supporting district number 4 team? Again, the second one is what really okay, that was the third one. When you guys who loses the election will come out and take some peace initiative to say, hey, the radio station I hear you other move, because more often I think Christopher and other people can be where you guys go in life. The other go to Mansier house. The other go to John Brown house. Let's go to the vice president house. Tell her the team you go with that kind of mindset that you other go by a name, you other unite name, that will be able to listen to you, then listen to your grief when you would do that.
Thank you, Chief.
I think it's better they kind of put the question I'll be answering for the big go because I'll forget about song.
No, I got it here. The one you forget about, I will let you know. So his first question was, you supported Josh Weir in 2023, and now you are no longer a member or a steward of Josh Weir. You are in the CMC. Being a member of the CMC, if you see Josh Weir on the ballot and you see Musa Bility on the ballot, who will you vote for? Or what will you do? That's the first question.
What was this? You got a 3 question. You still referring to?
The second one is what stopped you from supporting District 4 team? And the third question is when will you people that lost the election take on peace initiatives in the county. For example, taking journalists to take them to the winner house and say, let's settle, what happened during the election has passed, and let's let bygone be bygone.
I should answer.
Yeah, that's the three questions you told me to reiterate.
All right. Thank you. I don't want for somebody to just pretend to the world. Think that in your very self, in your mind, it's not possible, or you don't have any history. You don't have any history on it that you want for people to do, or you're expecting people to do. When in Liberian history, that somebody that was defeated yesterday call for reconciliation or establish reconciliation, sponsor reconciliation, especially political space. You were defeated. You are not working. You doing anything. Where you getting the resources from to call the entire journalists, as you said, to go for reconciliation? When? Who been doing it? Even from the local election way back, where sometimes you will see Vaingri Gigli, then they get Petuo, then they get another time. Then in Bible now you get Go Play, you get all these places. That for election. Those who lost the elections, they said they cannot be with the people. That is why they build a small time. Even sample new time, sample old time. Then you telling me that, oh, you people that lost the election, why you can't go to the VP? When the equal are yoke in conflict, the lesser person. Okay. I should go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Let's take this last call, then you can just respond to everything with your parting comment.
Bluetooth mode.
We have this person on the line. Good evening.
Hello.
Good evening.
This is Peterson Walker. I want to talk to Blue Motherfucker. I don't know that need that would know that need the calling on our show. So I want to ask
Blue Motherfucker.
Let's hear you.
But man, I escorted you that time so you were. You don't care to call me. Okay.
I need that the phone. I know that I need that the calling. Tell someone tell us that I need and I know the video. Okay. Just something a little thing I just want to touch. I mean, you serve our community for 6 years.
Yeah.
And you keep saying you don't know what was the reason, but to you there was no reason. And one thing I want to remind you about is you need to identify the mistake that was made. The mistake it was glaring, especially with your godfather, Senator Johnson. That was the mistake that everybody can point to. Apparently, because some of us where we came from, when we believe in somebody, we don't want to move from behind a person, but that was the mistake. If you don't know, I just want to touch that. The next thing I want to say, don't you think it could be a deal that since indeed Ernest is leading the district, there should be another thing that you can focus on, like our former lawmaker, Honorable Dodo Yeru saying, "No, you know what? I can't go back in that district. I gotta focus and do different things higher." Don't you think it could be a best thing to focus and go higher? And since you have left the district to leave it, with other people are coming fighting over it, so that there can be a way to maintain the prestige and the legacy that you had to go with you, instead of you going back and you start fighting, you start insulting, your people start fighting each other again. Don't you think you need to build it up and go for higher than going back in the district?
Thank you.
That's what I want to touch it.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
This person. Good evening.
Hey, John, how you doing?
I'm okay. Welcome back, Chief. You got disconnected. Why me? Let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like I was saying, the honorable man in the studio, his presentation was brilliant. I must admire, and I believe that Honorable Cargon had enough to offer. Like I was saying, during the past administrations of Ambassador Josh Manon, we are every project that he undertake, giving the immense invitation. So for the fact that he was initiator, yes, of course, he can brag of the project to say, this project, I know about it. So I was like, why is my comrade Yeleta Vaz saying, trying to, deny the man for the fact that he actively participated? I can remember it was Honorable Cargon who even broke ground for the project in Yola. So coming to the studio to say he knows about it, I think he deserved it. He deserved recognition. But then what I want to say to him is, Honorable Mercy, because I was one of those who called during the time at the radio station in Sani Cody when Ernest said that he can't go to nobody. Everybody should walk to him because he's a lawmaker. So having said that, I don't believe that he have that kind of methodology of reconciliation. So no
Thank
need
you.
for Chicago, no need that you even make peace with him. Don't let nobody fool you to say, oh, because he's on a public platform, make sure that we reconcile and all these things.
Thank you.
Reconciliation is something that comes from deep in the heart of people.
Thank you. Thank
So
you,
Anna
Chief.
is
Thank
not
you.
meant for reconciliation. He's not ready. He's pom-pom. He's a person who believes that he knows everything. So no need for you to talk about reconciliation with him.
Thank you.
And lastly,
This caller. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
What's the name and where are you calling us from? Hello?
Hello, are you getting me?
Yeah, where are you joining us from, Chief? Your name?
I'm Johnny from Monrovia, Liberia. I'm following your show live.
Okay, great. Let's hear you.
So I have a question to the studio guest in studio.
What's your name?
Your name, please.
My name is Elvis T. Massive.
Okay, great. Elvis, let's hear you.
Monrovia, Liberia.
Let's hear you, Chief.
Okay, so I want to ask the honorable in studio question concerning the reconciliation in district number 4. It has been so many occasions that the current representative, Honorable Ernest Massive, has extended an invitation to him to attend the reconciliation program, and then he didn't attend. And also, uncountlessly, the honorable was in studio last week, and then the honorable said he has tried reaching out to Honorable Cargon to see how best they can reconcile district number 4. And then I hear Honorable Cargon say in studio that those people who were elected, who got the power, they are not willing to reconcile. So I want to know, how can you reconcile that, or how can you address that question?
Thank you. Thank you. So, folks, we're not taking any more calls. We'd like to say thank you to all of the callers. The guests need to respond to these questions, and we'll let him go. So, again, Honorable Cargon, we'd like to say thank you for being here tonight. There are a few questions that you can respond to them from the callers, and then you give us your parting comment. I think you respond to the issue of when will you guys take the initiative of peace as losers, and you respond to that. So the next one is what stopped you from supporting the District 14?
All right. I think, yeah, you uncles, thank you for at least bringing me to the point. I said that I told my brother Gompu, my nieces, that we should not just ask questions or say things where we would like to gain favor from another person. There is nowhere in the history, even to our grandma, Mananseri, the former president. It was President former President Weah, who walked to the lady, to the old man, and said, "Mama, how you doing?" It was President Weah who walked to President Baka, VP at that time, to President Baka's place and say, "Baba, how you doing. So I don't have any history where you lost election. Then you go call people, you go back out. You say, okay, the person who won, let me carry counsel him myself can reconcile. Don't be so partial in questioning people. Thank you. And nothing stopped me. Nothing stopped me to support District 4. I was not here. I was out of the country. When I came, there was little program. I think this is my 4 or 5 days today. So when I came, I was having a little program. Day before yesterday, I placed that on Facebook. I'm going to support my district team. The whole sharing committee, you saw it on Facebook. I went there. When I went there, I think like 5 minutes into the game, I went on stage and I told my players, our players, that anybody that be ready to play the ball good and score, the person will get a very giant size reward. It was very beautiful, and my appearance, the whole field, everybody, District 4, District 4, District 4. Those players, the players themselves, they were so happy. All of them want to prove their talent. Within 15 minutes, we score. The guy who scored is from Vine Grey. When he scored, he came directly in front of me. I don't want to disclose what I give to him, but I gave money. Then I went, during the halftime, I went to them. When I went, I said, who are the leader or who managing the team? They said I Bill Bumi and one Ali Saga along with some guys. I sent people behind Bill. Bill refused to come on my call. Ali Saga refused to come on my call. Those players were asking, so they think that politics again, the American to speak to us. Then they got don't want to come. One Emmanuel, I think he's one of the managers, either manager for the player or certain position. He said, big brother, if the people don't want to come because you are a former lawmaker or because of politics, I think it's preferable you go ahead and get the money to the player or you give it to me. Now, he might not begin handling last year, you were there. Some journalists were there. I think Zuagli or one guy, he was there. And one guy called Niba Kwaya. Niba Kwaya was there. He can attest to that. So I said, but Mama, I came to support the team. I'm not running campaign. I came to support our team. So if I bring money and the people don't want to come and accept it, no problem. So I took the whole US. I gave it to the Emmanuel guy. And I gave $200 to one of the guys. I said, man, I enjoy your play. Thank you. I did a guy at school. Then I said, $100, I gave it as you people cold water. But we need a game. My those windows are open for support. I may not be having the heavy support, but at least even our presence on the field can encourage you. Because when we come on the field, we enter with more than 50%. They say, the 24 people, yeah, you people will be happy. So the body out of refusing money from us when we come like this, nobody to come to get our own support is very bad. So I gave them the money and I walk away. So when I walk, I was not too happy. And I went back to the sharing team and I told them that when my brother score again, I'll get another $100. But unfortunately for us, they beat them. So you cannot sit here in America and say, what stop you not to support? So ask on the ground, what I'm going to do, and I'm be supporting.
Thank you. So this caller Peterson, he asked a question.
Uh-huh.
He said, don't you think that it would be best for you to just move forward, like Garrison have done, for you to move forward from the district, go to another higher level, and leave it with the people that are just coming to fight over the district instead of you going back again 2029 to contest? That
So
was
when
the
you say
question.
higher level, what you mean? So we
Maybe
can
you
go
could
to
be a
the
minister,
Senate
you
and
could
go
be
to
a
the Senate
senator.
or presidency. What you call higher level now?
I think that's the point. Being a senator, being a president,
But
you know.
I believe is a misuse of words, because if you say I should go to the higher level where Garrison have gone there, so you want for me to go to the place where Garrison goes, so Garrison myself can fight. So now why you telling me follow Garrison or go fight? Why people can't be so pleased with what they have, or the place they see themselves? So following Garrison to go fight at the Senate and have that place floor there that he want to do, is that compulsory that somebody pass through representative position before he become senator? No, that is not the procedure. That is not a standard. Thomas Faraday went in that position for more than 3-4 times. But for Chimbo, I think 4 or 5 times. So how will you say Gombu go higher? And I
Thank you.
have my own sense of direction.
Okay.
And he said again, if you don't recognize what was the fault, I said it today. I said the only thing I recognize was supporting Josh Weah to become enemy to the other guys. Then how will you tell me if you don't know what was the fault or why people went against you? I knew. And I said it. And I would say, hey, brother, I cannot move from behind somebody to go so. You're saying, you were saying because you need certain political recognition, but you people cannot do it. And everybody have different way of responding to issues. I felt that doing that against Josh Weah, it was not good. And if you compare my support to Josh Weah and the support of Prince Johnson to Baka, when you think Senator Johnson, when you are alive, the happiness of Senator Johnson with President Baka, and the happiness with Gopu in that kind of losing spirit with Josh Weah, when you think my father and myself, two of us, who were happy in your own mind. I was so happy. I was happy, and my father was complaining that the support he gave, he make a mistake, and he reconciled his wife. Listen, and he went in the program when the old man was telling me, sorry, that my son, what I did, it was a mistake. I fought against you without reason. Even today, the VP said it to me. They say accusing me, why you follow the people? I told you the VP is my friend, is my brother. I have nothing to say against it. But if you force me to explain things, I will explain. The senator was not feeling fine. At the final time, he was not feeling fine. He feel that he took a wrong decision against Weah. Do you know that senator planned to have reconciliation, forgiveness with Weah on Saturday before he died? While Liberian people, especially people that live in America, before you join to election, your character, people judge you by character, not money. They are always left for people that are here to bypass things. So we can involve ourselves because of wallet reward. So you can betray people, frustrate people. They at the damn meaning you become the clever person, because when you win, everybody say you're clever. You
Thank
cannot
you.
get in leadership at the detriment of other people.
Thank you. So this is the last question. You can respond to it, then we take your parting comment. I mean, you are saying a lot of things here tonight, which we like personally. Elvis Marcy called from Monrovia. He asked this question. He said, the current representative, Honorable NX Marcy, have said on several occasions that he has reached out to you. He even sent you a communication to attend a reconciliation program, and you didn't attend that program, but you are telling the public tonight that NS haven't reached out to you for any other reconciliation. How do you reconcile the both statements from you and Honorable Marcy? Who is saying the truth?
That man, that particular person that talk, you were not listening. I think that manager came from there. Because if you say, I deny not receiving any communication from Marcy, then that man, I think his statement is coming from the belly of the devil. Because I said it today that there was communication. Letter was sent to me, and there was a return copy. But 2 days or 3 days to the election, the man was on air, and somebody testified to that. Alice all attested to it. Few days to election, they said to the program, the man saying that it's Gompu that is supposed to come to me. I'm not supposed to go to Gompu. Even one Bowman, after we made a statement, Bowman to call on Radio Nima and condemn Marcy. So somebody can just wake up from the bed and come say what we've been discussing. You know, anything about it. When you enter in the church, don't just raise a song. Wait. Maybe the song you're about to raise somebody, I'm feeling what they call it. So what happening to my brother? We've been discussing that. We passed a long time. Passed a long time.
Thank you. Honorable Kagon, thank you so much for being here tonight. I mean, we took 3 hours, 30 minutes with you today. And of course, you did your absolute best by responding to all of the questions. We took calls and responded to all of the people.
And one of the questions they asked today, it was the reconciliations, or if you see Musa Belete.
Now, you supported George Weah in 2023, and you are still a very big fan of George Weah. Everywhere you go, you appreciate him for everything he does for you. Now, you are in CMC, and your political leader is contemplating of contesting CAMS 2029. What if George Weah is on the ballot and Musa Belete is on the ballot? What will be your decision? That was the last.
Before going to Musa Belete, I told you all day, I sent a text to my political leader. And I sent a text to Chief Miguel. I sent a text, I think, to Jefferson Koji, that I'm going to Musa Hassan Belete, the political leader of CMC. I did it so that they can know my activities. So when they hear about Gopu being with Musa, it can't be like Gopu starving us at the back. If Josh Weah, the chief, if chief need me in the future to support him, I have political leader now. It will be through Musa Hassan Belete. But if Musa Hassan Belete and Josh Weah appear one-to-one to say Musa here, George Weah here, brother, you know that I'll go with Musa now, because I campaign for Musa. I stood by Musa until we reach to that level. So you expect me to be the Moses to take those children from Egypt to go see the promised land? Then the thing between Musa and that of George Weah, then you telling me to move from beyond Musa to go to George Weah? Even if I remain with Musa, God forbid George Weah win. George Weah will still call me based upon my past record. Even if they say George Weah coming to town tomorrow, if I have the chance, I will go and raise George Weah. The friendship, the love between George Weah and myself is beyond people's imagination. It's beyond ordinary discussion. I always attending George Weah church when I go to Monrovia. I don't do things to bury my face.
You can't tell people why they charge again.
What?
You can't tell people why they charge again.
I can't tell you not church.
When I asked you for 2 years now. 2 years, perhaps I tell you.
And we were there the other time. We were there the other time. But I say, but telling John, we actually, it doesn't mean that regularly I can go there. But sometimes first Sunday, sometimes last Sunday, I can go visit him. I just trying to tell you that anytime I see Joshua, I feel proud of seeing him. And he himself, he always says, my son, how you doing? Because you know what I did. Even down to my senior man on Roku. All the things we say, oh man, you say, yeah, Gompu, I like Gompu. The other day when people went to Kum to convince me to support Chief Koga, he say, I know Gompu. One Gompu said that Garesi. So that's the kind of thing we want for people to say in our accent. Tomorrow you Kum want to support. And you see to it that Musa and a brother from Nimba. And he say, oh brother, they come together. And you see Musa and Kum together, where Musa himself will feel pleased by going with Kum. Who am I? I will agree. But for now, until Musa can change a decision, which is not possible, my brother, I will Musa and have nothing to say against anybody. The out of join another political party, it doesn't mean that you against other guys. Somebody say, Mama, you're against Nimba. I say, who is Nimba? Because Nimba is all of us. Then you're telling people you're against Nimba. Who is Nimba? So we are all Nimbans.
So no, Kagon, with some of the information that is coming, is it true that the CDC is an auxiliary to the CDC? I said with some of these allegations or information that is coming that the CMC is an auxiliary to the CDC. How true it is?
I think the one that have been confirmed, the one that have been publicly confirmed is MDR is a happy verb to UP.
So, all right, Kagon, thank you so much for being here tonight. I mean,
yeah, the one that you witnessed it, they saying it over, you got them here. The one that say it is down or whether that's true or not. They want us. Musa is a man that's standing on his own. Our political party is the political party that have root that is capable of taking care of the people of Liberia. We are competent of leading the people of this nation. So how will you say we are auxiliary? Or auxiliary will be having more than 100 cars? Even in the CDC, if you check the numbers of cars in CDC, no, it can't be. Even United Party, you can't compare with where in Liberia all the Tata official having cars.
100 cars?
Will be, but I'm not joking. The like of Mike Blue, Gompu, Ruby Kuyayo, Ronyonkwe, Harrison Duo, Matokpa, all these people, they having cars. We're not talking about party like that far car where people fighting over here and there. No. We are people that financially equipped, morally equipped. My man, all the team, I think we'll get it, man.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Honorable Kagon. Thank you for being here tonight. In 30 seconds, give us your parting comment, Chief. We gotta go.
The parting comment I want to say here, that one is in the favor of all Nimbans. Let us tell and give this particular statement before the national or the central government. The suppression, the kind of thing they're doing to our political leader, our son, I'm speaking as Nimbayan. That one politics will go far. The suppression. Musa Berete is helping the people of Liberia. Musa Berete is building roads, building bridges. I think Musa Berete is helping the central government. The suppression against his business is not good. There is a country that have freedom of speech. We say democracy. You can't say democracy, then you want to suppress people. Let people do their own thing. Let people do their own will. You cannot be having your warehouse, for example. You shop back the cement bed in your warehouse where you pay tax to government. Then your warehouse remain empty. And you tell another neighbor or somebody say, let me come and store my things in your warehouse. Then government say, I will press or I will say nobody should pay this. No. I think it is against a human right. We voted for the UP government. NIMBA gave the highest number. Let the government leave our political leader to help the people. Building school is always be the responsibility of the central government. But Musa Building School, Musa Building Health Center, Musa giving ambulances all over. I think he's trying to strengthen or to help the government. People who are advising our president that yes, that do this to Musa, I think it's wrong. It's not good. Let the old man leave Musa alone. Let the government leave Musa alone so Musa can do the work. I know that Baga is a very friendly papi. Because if Baga had not been friendly papi, he's going to carry Thomas Father in America. I believe Baga is very flexible. But maybe they follow us. Maybe those who have issue with Musa are them that bring all these things. But my message to the president at this time, at the son of NIMBA, are asking the president tonight that chief, leave Musa alone. Because anything that happens in Liberia, you are the head. Let Musa do a business. If Musa want to help the people of Liberia, let Musa help. The thing that made politics sweet is the opposition. Thank you tonight. The father, the son, you asked about, you say the father gone. The son here, the Holy Spirit here. My brother, nobody against anybody. Nobody against anybody. We're trying to make our case known, our present known to the people of Liberia. Maybe we have certain talent. And because we are not on the field, people are not seeing our talent. So we want to get on the field to play for people to know that, yes, indeed, this guy is a very fine striker. Doing it, it doesn't mean that we're against anybody. And narrowing the team of VP Kun every day is a sign of bringing division among the buyers. Nobody saying anything in Lufa. Sir Joseph, Nana, Sir Joseph in Ghana, Nana, he had the radio station, right to Radio Kekima. If I open the station, you will hear the man speaking. Nobody against Sir Joseph in Lufa. Nobody against Molude in Lufa. But in Nimba, anybody say for CNC or for CDC, you become enemy to Kun as the people clean. It's not good. Let them leave us so we can practice. We still get future. Thank you. And we here, and the party moving strong. I will know that the party here is coming in the interest of Liberian people. And I believe all Liberians are waiting to support our political leader, Honorable incoming His Excellency, Honorable Musa Hassan Belete, the chief, to come. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you.
What you want to say again?
God bless you. God bless
No
you.
mind, man. Go out for the. No mind, man.
You forget about the question again?
No, that question, Chief. I just telling you, thank you. We'll
I
get
say
back to you.
incoming. You should not come made a omen to feed Bible. I say incoming. I say President Nana. Maybe
No, I said
honorable.
we'll get back. We'll get to you. Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you very
hey, I don't want for the chief of executive. But I got to feel that I say Musa the president now. I say no, incoming. His Excellency. So the chief is here, and all of us, the government power, all of us supporting the government now. When we can go out of country and bring something and make the life easier with people, we are supporting the government until their time can finish. Then we can get on the fee. So thank you tonight. But take my message to the chief. Let them leave Musa alone. Let Musa do a business. You can't tell somebody turning from 35 cents and get to 2 cents. No, you're not correct.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief.
Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you.
Great Dubai.
Wow. this was one of a kind interview tonight. I mean, the former representative did his thing, and all of you listened to him for the past 3 hours, some minutes. So I beg you guys, we've gone 3 hours 46 minutes in the show. We're gonna give each person 1 minute for your analysis and your parting comments. So I beg you, let's start with you, Mana Lorena. Let's hear you.
I take the time.
But you know, it's so. Wait till if I may you, eh?
No.
So thank you for the show, Jim, and thanks for always staying in charge. I still get a scratch card when you come to Laburo. So I can say thank you, Rwanda. And thanks to all of you, my co-panelists. I think the honorable man have made this place his home. He was very relaxed, and I like how he gave him talk to people. He said the only political party that have been confirmed and approved to be a helping for is the MDR, which is to UP. So I mean, this place is like a home to him. But what I would like to say is about the issue of reconciliation in District 4. 2017, when he won the election, it was a serious war, a serious fight between he and Garrison, or amongst the two groups, his supporters and that of Garrison. Until just in 2023, I think it was because of George Weah, they reconciled and had that program, everything, and Garrison supported him. Now, Ernest is a lawmaker. The same thing is between he and Ernest. So, Anna is saying he's waiting. He has been reaching out, and he says it's not so. And Anna is saying he even blocked him. But I just want to say to the two leaders of the district, there's a need that you reconcile. Two persons cannot be lawmaker at the same time in one district. And what you are doing, it is the followers that you are suffering. It is the followers that you are harming. Because there could be help that somebody from NS Camp would need from Gompu, but that you wouldn't get it because they would be embarrassed, they would be ashamed to go and ask. And even if they build the courage to go and ask, they will not get it. Gompu will say no. Because Gompu supporter will say, these are the people who hate you. And it's vice versa. So I think you people need to leave all the bitterness for 2023 and reconcile. I mean, sincerely. The sad thing is the both of you have been in a church, and we are not like that. So you need to reconcile so that we can be reproached to the church. I think I need to reach out to the person of the church so they can call you for you to talk. So other than that, it was a fun show, and we want to say thank you for always being here.
Thank you so much. Shadrach, let's hear you, Chief.
Yeah, thank you, John. It was no interactive as usual. The honorable man, even though he had described MDR helping her, and the man will come back for him. My only little concern I had with him was when he talked about sincerity, and he was flipping also other from political party, from other Kennedy to Kennedy. So I see that you're not balancing your decision making. So a decision, based on sincerity, it should not be the foundation of his statement. Because I didn't see sincerity in that thing there. Somebody who made you, stood by you, only because you are seeing somebody today and the person is in the higher position, somebody will say that I going to patch sincerity. Then why couldn't you stay with the person? After 6 years, he's still going back to the different political party. You say you can't lead the other man. Say maybe the other man go this way. So all the things that they're political talk. My own man that grew up together, that nigga will get xenophobia, phobia from foul. It got great meaning. I been wondering what I mean, but we can't get it now. Yeah. So it was a great show. Thank you. We are still on here. Nothing much to say again. Thank you, Gino.
Thank you. Siawate, let's hear you then the CEO will take us home.
Yeah, thank you, John. And thank you to Honorable Kagon for his appearance. I mean, tonight it was a firing show. And also thank you for the moderation. And to the CEO, you know, in our political, but when it comes to the other question, and I will be pushing it to him to ask it because, yeah. So, I mean, it was actually a good show. And that's why we always told people the platform is meant to get the views of our stakeholders, regardless of which side of the coin you are. So this platform is meant to hear everyone. So he appeared tonight, and he obviously when you come, I think one of the key things they will need to he stressed on, and he didn't really go deep into it because maybe they will settle it at the level is the issue with Mark. So you also need to look at that, and the aspect of reconciliation too should also be looked into between he and Honorable Mansier, because the greater burden is with their supporters before even going to the district. Because if the supporters on the both sides they are not calmed down, you cannot go to the district to reconcile the voters there or the citizens in the district. So it was a cool show. And on the flip side, where we're asking our question, I wanted to push him, but there was no time. And Gompu is a very guy. When he around, he make everyone to laugh. If we're going to continue, we're going to keep laughing on the show, because we asked him about a party being auxiliary to CDC, and he referred to the MDR as the current auxiliary. So I mean, he really did well tonight to be here. So thank you very much, and thanks to the CEO for the time. Thank you.
Thank you so
and
much.
To Sis Lorena, the lone female.
The lone female.
Always thinking she's really doing well to be here.
I'm glad to hear that. I deliver a message to her today. I sent a private message. I said I sent a private message to you today. That one will keep
really doing well.
I responded.
Overall, I think the show was home. And the show was
Linking verb.
Come in, let me the show, they call him. Is it the one?
Me verb.
Is it the one?
So who do we have tomorrow?
Come on, show. The CEO speaking.
Oh, okay.
I try to do my closings on there. So overall, I think it was a good performance, good show. Gompu, as he indicated, that he's our brother-in-law. The Mari from Buyao. Ernest is also my brother and good friend too. So one thing that I took from the show tonight, I think I asked that question, was the reconciliation part. If we are talking about one member coming together, reconciling the county, we should start from the district level. It's clear. Ernest call, he talked about it. He's willing to. He has made effort, text messages, and try to reach out to him. It's clear that he's wanting to do to go further with that and do reconciliation. From Gompu end too, you can tell he wants to do it, but he's not happy about certain things that are going on, the way things are being done, as far as some of the followers. Even Alan, as a diehard supporter of Honorable Gompu, Kim also attested to that too. So overall, I mean, if both parties and they're willing to come together, I'm of the stronger conviction that when it's pushed, when people interfere and talk to those two camps, I believe that there's a room for reconciliation. And I really hope that both of them reconcile so the district can be together. The same thing that happened to Garrison Yelu and he Gompu himself, and they are now best of friends. So it's not impossible. I believe Honorable Gompu and Honorable Ernest Mansier will reconcile. But overall, it has been a great show. It was a a wonderful show, and I'm excited to see what we got going on here tomorrow. Tomorrow we have Robert Sonkale and Vincent Willie, right? The former representative from Grand Bassa, I think that's his name. They'll be on here tomorrow to discuss some issues. Siawete, you want to talk about the rest of the lineup, or you say we'll do that on Monday? You muted.
I'm muted, Siawete.
Yeah, so on Tuesday we have Honorable Neke Gay on Tuesday. And then Tuesday we'll also, maybe by tomorrow or Tuesday, we'll give the
rest of the yeah, but great job, Junior. Great job to all our panelists. Thanks to all our followers. And those that are still following, we ask that you kindly visit our page and like our page. We appreciate your patience and your support and following us throughout. It's because of you that we are here today. So this platform is for all of us. Let's continue to interact and let's support it in every way, shape, or form. So thank you so much for following us.
Thank you to all of the callers who called tonight. We appreciate your calls. Tomorrow we're going to be here. Thank you to our viewers. Jonathan James follow us tonight on the show. LG Fit Benoit also watching. Prince Wissel was also following the show. Mr. Jesse K. Miami was also following the show. Jonathan James was following. The rest of the folks were following the show. On our Koto Esquadron was also following. Aaron McKeown was also following, and a lot of folks were following the show tonight. Bobby Conan, Gracious Edwards, Peter T.P., a lot of people follow the show tonight. I would like to say thank you to all of you. See you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Liberia time.